What's going on, everybody? I'm CaptainRoBear, and this is Baldur's Gate, Arc 4, Episode 37.
Ooh.
Closing in on that big 4-0. Big things have happened.
Wait, no, it's
When
not
we hit
Thursday.
5-0, do we get to have like a big special birthday party or something?
Everybody's taking custard damage. It's going to be great.
Oh, we haven't had any custard damage yet in this campaign for the Witchlight.
Have we had custard damage?
Radio's very excited about the custard damage.
Always.
First of all, I love custard, and you know, custard damage, I'm in for every time.
Get
I just need to be prepared so that way I actually have real custard to eat.
Gitzi just takes whoever has custard damage and start.
Get you a significant other that looks at custard like Radio does.
That's when you know it's love.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lord help me. Lord help me. I can't believe we're doing this on a Wednesday. This feels so foreign yet so right all at the same time.
Who are you people? I only know you all for Wednesdays or Thursdays. I don't even know what day it is. No.
I'm like going through my normal Wednesday stuff of like, you know, just, and I'm like, this feels weird that I have to do this and then that.
We play New World right now, but the game is up, so I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely, oh man, I really have to get my shit together one day earlier because Baldur's Gate has more shit fleshed out than the rest of the campaigns. So it's got a little bit longer workflow. So like you're looking at the clock going, gonna have to cut that. No more down that rabbit hole. No. And I'm telling you, all it takes for me these days, you give me one good like art picture of some monster, and before I know it, I'm like, this is not even fucking remotely gonna happen. This creature is a world of fucking way. Like you have to put the shit down. You before you know it, you're in La La Land. You're playing in a fucking piece of the Underdark. You're like, all right, you need to move that over here, bitch. You are talking small shops and bakeries. It's like what you need to work on at the moment.
This is anywhere but Baldur's Gate. We could be there in 10 minutes.
I mean, we are in Baldur's Gate though.
Right now, we're not even in Baldur's Gate. We're in a carnival outside of Baldur's Gate.
The docks count.
Oh, we're back
Slip
on
through
the
a crack. The veil is thin.
Oh my goodness. That was good.
Anyone
Ranger
have
spirit all over me.
announcements for this week? Normal Sunday programming for you guys with announcement on Friday.
Yep. Per usual.
Get your death match, and if you haven't seen
20
our Halloween episode, our Fizzbands Dragon Battle Royale.
It's got some pretty cool dragons in it.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess if you wanted to announce that one, that episode just dropped today on YouTube.
Dun, 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 dun.
So if you didn't see it, here's the link to the episode.
Hell yeah.
Check it out.
Wagons!
Boom.
My chat's like, your voice sounds better. It exists now. There wasn't a lot of that over the weekend. Don't worry,
I have a voice. The quality is hanging in there.
I'm still narcoleptic. And don't worry, I've fallen asleep in this chair like 6 or 7 times today, but it's cool. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Chair's doing what it needs to.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. Day 2 without the hat. I washed it and it's sitting back at the house. I did order 2 more of them while I was laying in bed on Amazon, so don't you worry. More hats are coming, but that thing needed a deep cleanse.
I did not even notice you weren't wearing the hat. Just didn't even register.
Got the wicked top knot going on.
Yeah, you didn't notice the nub?
That's the breathability edition. This was me last week when they didn't have the AC working in here. Brutal. Just computer stank, dude. That's all it gets. Just computer fan stank. Yeah, so this is our first week with adjusted schedule that we'll be moving to. This is going to be permanent. So if you haven't been able to catch Baldur's Gate because we're on Thursday nights, now you're going to get it. It's going to be on Wednesdays. Our new show with Rare Drop is coming. it's going to be delayed a little bit because this is like the busiest month of all fucking time. With me going to Vegas, my grandpa is getting a 70-year Masonic pin the week after on Thursday night, of which I will attend and try to remember how to put my fucking apron on right.
That sounds really prestigious. Damn.
Dude, if you're alive for 70 years in anything, that's an organization that's not like, I just lived 70 years, it's impressive. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to attend that with my with me and my brother, and be there for my grandpa for a very, very cool event. And then it's Thanksgiving, so we're not gonna have Rare Drop's new show now until the first week of December. So we went from it being on the 4th to pushed all the way to the 2nd. But that's how it goes, because we want to do back to back. We didn't want to do just one episode and then have to wait a week or 2 weeks in between. It deserves to go ahead and build some momentum. So we are getting to that, and I can't wait to share all the character artwork that we have done with it. I can tell you this much: the same artist has been contracted by myself now to do Baldur's Gate first. So we're gonna have all our own character art 100% custom made through them, and then we're gonna go to Eberron, and then we're gonna go to Witchlight, and we're gonna have them all done by Bennett Metaworks, because they have done an amazing job on it. I'm very, very, very much like their style, so I'm excited for us to get to move, get even more detailed. I have been impressed, I won't lie, from where Hero Forge came, from when it started to where it is now. You can make a really good looking character. But if you start playing around with a couple of features like beards or other things, apparently there's like Amish or none. There's one or the other, and there's like no 5 o'clock shadow either. There's like goatee or nothing. So I'm excited.
In Wales, or I'm a baby.
There you go.
And you know how much we love art here, so it's just going to be epic.
That's the cool part with that arrangement, is once we get done with the character art, we're going to be moving to individual commission moments on a week by week basis. And I'm hoping to be able to put out posters at least a couple a month at that rate, which, because he works, oh my God, he works super, super fast. And that's going to be where it's at. And we'll hopefully get some simple animated scenes by 2022, but we'll get there. First, I got to find an animator that works on real people time.
Good luck.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna happen.
Better use your time just to download After Effects and learn to use it.
Yeah. Yeah, so like the animated scenes are where you take a scene and they've done it all by individual layers, and you can get some cool animation out of it. It's very, very light. It's more like having a holographic card, you know, like you're gonna get like a little bit of a spin or like move. It's really cool, but it's not we're not talking about like real deal animation here.
But like you're standing by trees and the leaves are kind of somewhat falling and stuff.
Yeah,
It's a nice visual, though.
that's all secondary, because like posters and shit like that are gonna come first, because they can, like, you know, art when it comes to that level, we ain't making no money. We're just trying to do it. Like I hope that the art program can pay for the art program. Is what we hope. We hope that we can sell, you know, enough posters or prints where we can just keep bringing iconic moments from the campaign to life that we all want to see in a self-sufficient model. That is goal number one, because that's what we've always wanted. A lot of independent scenes were like, man, I wish I could make that happen. You're like, cool, no big deal. Just got $700 this week, you know? And that's like the good buddy deal. Well, I could do one person for that. Yeah, so that's what we're, you know, that's the long-term goal. So I'm excited, and hopefully we should have all the character art done by the end of the year.
Ooh.
Providing that that they end up not going and getting like super busy on one of their other projects. So even that, dude, that's a dream. Most people don't get to do that with their D&D characters. So
I'm so excited. So excited.
I'm glad that you have Asher to do for your character.
Yes.
And not
So
just
am I.
Waithman. Where Batman.
Where Batman?
Wait,
So
Waith is still on Adam's tag. Can we out of there?
that's a good point. That's a good pickup. And actually, I did it so lazy, literally, I can just do it.
I knew it. I knew you could do that. I could see it in the background.
I totally just threw a little tag over it because I'd forgotten
Love
it.
Boom. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Also, much excite over here. Our new permanent overlay is getting worked on for all shows. It's getting developed for the rare drop one first, but it'll have our 6 cam boxes and our roll log moved over to the left. So I'm excited. It's finally going to be the finished project for Foundry and make shit look super cool and concise. It should be a little bit more legible than what we're at. So,
Oh, nice. Excited to see that.
and then it'll make it'll make having guests. It just makes it seamless. Then it's like, okay, cool. I'm set. Anything that I need, it's all there. I don't have to go through heaven and hell to switch up for different fucking shows.
That helps. That helps.
Workflow.
Yeah.
Other than that, we have tomorrow night we have Eberron, and then the commission boys are back on Sunday. Them apple dumpling boys are going to be back messing around with Van Richten in that world on Sunday evening. And then we start up with another week of Dur and Dur. If you guys are looking to get a hold of this beautiful compendium that we gave away last night, and you don't want to wait and try to win it on Witchlight nights, we're going to give away 2 more copies 2 weeks in a row. But there's the wink, exclamation, Feywild. This is a particular book. I'm not being sponsored by them, but they gave me a early copy of it, and I've sat down and went through the whole thing. It is 150 pages of extra Feywild material, and they killed it. Like, it is a really, really good piece. You guys got to see some of the artwork last night that's in it. They spent some serious cheddar putting that thing together, and they didn't spare no expense. It's there are actually cool subclasses within it. I talked to you guys about the barbarian tribe with blink dogs being within it. There are certain things in that booklet I didn't even want to talk about because I want to use in the campaign later and actually surprise people. So you can click that link, you can check it out. There's a whole bunch of pictures of how awesome that artwork is. I'm in the process now of reviewing more from Splinterverse Media, but they look like very, very solid additions. So if you're interested in getting some more Faith stuff, which there's not a ton of material out on, there's your ticket. And that is a affiliate link. I don't have very many affiliate links for things. And unless I actually have read through them and recommend it, and then that's why that's there. So I don't even know what that affiliate link kicks out. Maybe in 10 years down the road, you'll buy me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah.
I'll buy that for $1.
Everybody loves a PB&J.
None of that strawberry jelly. That's not as good.
Preserves or GTFO. Picking up where we left off last week. The party finally sailing back to Baldur's Gate to arrive and find a carnival posted up on the outskirts of town. After merriment, shitposting, novelty shirts purchased, and a reunion with good old Girth Duskpunch, now fired officially from the watch, left to be a carny. You guys found your old friend Asher as the veil to the Feywild is at its thinnest, unleashing a trove of fiends onto the carnival, while all the Brendas, Karens, and Joe Bob Billies enjoyed a front row seat to an ass whipping as you guys easily dispensed of these goblin pumpkin knights. Reunited with your old friend and finding out that time has passed differently in the Feywild to where it is now. A 10-year-older Asher, not looking it, but having lived it. You were pulled into a scene. Murdered archfey hanging from trees. A massive corrupted pumpkin and fiends bigger than any that you have ever seen before ripping open that pumpkin to reveal a nameless demon, but one that has haunted Asher's dreams now for some time. It was a close fight, and one that even Adam almost made me shit my own pants by rolling in that one, coming close to stepping in to the murderous pentagram, discovering this unknown being looking to wear him as his own flesh suit, trying to become one in the material plane again. Gitzi held the line. Aelun chopped heads off, and Josiah became damaged daddy while Jinrid failed and failed again. However, you guys were able to make it out with an incredible hellish rebuke from Asher, ending both that demon's life and his own. Resurrection was performed on the picnic table of the Witchlight Carnival. And while I came damn close to rolling another one myself, I did not. We found the mind, body, and soul of Asher. And we picked back up. Now, back on the boat, having made our way out of the carnival, leaving the booze, portals, and dark memories behind. We're gonna catch a rough night's sleep out on the boat. This is your time to RP before we take a long rest. You can be anywhere which you would like within the vessel.
So are we like sailing, or are we at the dock in Boulder?
No, we're literally sleeping on the boat because we don't have a place yet.
Yep, I thought so.
I have still boat images, but they're in the Caribbean. Water's very blue.
Oh, I'm fine being wherever. I'm not complaining.
There's fruit there. There's fruit in the Caribbean.
It's a little bit bigger boat too.
It's just fine.
Fuck your animated map.
Well, I think Asher's probably he probably spends a bit of time just like on the deck of the ship, thinking about everything that just transpired and sort of having answers, but in those answers just come a multitude more of questions and unsure, but somehow feels like he knows that whatever that entity was or is probably still out there. And so he's a little shooken up about it, but he's exhausted and tired and almost died, and he's ragged. So he's probably sitting there leaned up, kind of checking out the stars and just decompressing.
Gitzi will be in the middle of the ship, and she's laying on her back, so on her shell, as the ship is swaying. She's swaying even more, just allowing the rocking to carry her. And it's the only comfort she has right now, because you better believe she is starving to death. She didn't have the energy to go down below and to grab food or anything, just sprawled on her back, arms and legs just hanging off the edge of her shell, exhausted
Point of
and
order.
cannot move. Yes.
How the you starving? You ate enemies? You ate half the carnival on the way up to the feasting hall?
Yeah,
How
but
the-
I died trying to hold Asher with my grip of death.
You'd be exhausted, but I'm starving.
Remember, one step, one bowl.
Yeah, I have a really high metabolism, okay?
I feel like that metabolism grows every episode. You
It
just
does.
at this point, it's a curse. I don't like if you don't consume, 3 babies, you're gonna die or something like that. It's
And
like,
so
holy-
far, we've
don't
had
understand
no
how turtles
babies, so I've had to make up with all this fruit instead. So, I am starving. And also, we didn't eat as much as we had planned. Like, I got like some candies and whatnot, but I didn't get like all the funnel cake sort of thing. Gitzi remembers. She knows what she was promised.
That moment, chat, when fantasy dinner isn't good enough for your players.
We got a fantasy snack. Let's be clear. Gitzi was fully aware and was ready for a meal. She shared stupidly.
I bought pregame corn dogs.
Was not enough. Actually, I don't think Gitzi got. She got the apple, the candied apple, and then we got some candy and sweets when we were on the Ferris wheel.
I'll agree. The boys were smoking Witchlight 120s.
Yeah.
Well, we could have probably. That's a real life dad
got the
smoking. Well, you
cigarette.
could have got some more spiral cut potatoes, but
You did eat the pumpkin beans though.
Oh, you ate the absolute out of the pumpkins.
But yes,
I don't know if you guys have eaten pumpkins before. That's not really filling.
you need all the cream and flour to make it.
Yes. Yeah. Where's the
Never eaten a
sugar?
fiend either, but I don't know what's more filling.
It's all
They weren't
MSG.
sprinkled with cinnamon, okay?
all
Let's be
MSG.
clear.
These things are packed with preservatives.
She's hungry. It's not good enough. So
Fair
she
enough.
is starving, stomach roaring, but it's almost matching and going along with the lullaby of the sea. So it blends in really well as she just kind of sinks and becomes one with this ship in this space.
Seeing you famished, I'm gonna make sure that when I went down below deck to make a hot buttered rum, that I have a grande mug for you.
Bring a straw.
It's a nice bendy one, and multiple points, so you don't have to move at all. You can just
Thank you.
consume calorie.
I need this.
I set down the
God.
HODL next to Gitzi. Yeah, I need this too.
Ugh. I know we said that we would do anything and we would fight what fights we needed to fight, but I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired too.
I almost died.
Same.
Well, you definitely almost died. Well, I did die, actually. It kind of hits her for a second. I mean, I know we're not keeping track, or well, maybe we are. Are we keeping track of who's lived and who's died?
You don't want to keep track.
Because I feel like I can add one more notch to mine, so that's 2 dashes for me. Asher, how many times is this for you? Goodness.
I don't know if it's like a notch or a dash or like a flat line.
Hmm.
I don't know if this is a
Like-
pissing match, but don't forget Aelun did lose his head.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
true.
you guys were barely dead. I had no hit.
Barely dead. Isn't dead dead? What's the difference between dead and barely dead?
Congratulations. Everyone looks like the Boy Scout who has 7 loops of black beads for all the rainy campouts they've been on. Yeah, we've been through some shit. All of us.
Well, the important thing is that we're all here now, right?
All of us.
Yes.
Fuck right it is.
Feels good to be back on the boat.
It would have been better to be back on the boat with some fried Oreos.
It doesn't
You
know why
know-
we were staying on the boat. I mean, you all could have stayed at my house. We're not too far.
Well,
It's a long walk out of town, buddy. I mean,
Yes.
it's boat was a lot closer, but
Yeah, but it's been a long time since I've been home. I probably have a lot of mail that has piled up.
wait, they actually sent you mail there?
Who sent you mail?
I thought you just had shit tickets you wiped your ass with.
Listen, it is a nice house that it needs upkeep.
That was the last thing that was there. There was just a knife. There were no tickets.
I don't know. I got all this secondhand. I was in the docks at that point, or the stocks, or whatever the hell they call those things. They clap my head in.
Oh, yes.
I forgot when you'd ran your mouth.
Isn't a pretty look.
Don't attack the guard guarding the big guy who's got all the money. Let's put it that way. I should have learned that a long time ago, but sometimes I get carried away.
Or at least you win that fight, right?
I tried to win it. I thought I had the upper hand. Apparently, she had the upper hand that whooped my ass.
Well, now that we are back in Baldur's Gate, what are we gonna do? And this whole time, Aelun has found like 2 really heavy sacks of something and is doing curls, just for the reference. What are we going to do here now? I mean, I don't have anything to do, or not really. Asher, do you still? I don't know. Do you still want to go to the middle? Or is that still a thing?
Yes. I mean, now that we have you back with us, I mean, I assume for a while.
I mean, if you'll have me, yeah. I mean, I don't.
Oh, of course we'll have
gotta-
you. Don't give us that wishy-washiness. You know us better than that.
Yeah, no, I know. I just, you have to. It's been a long time for me. So I just things change, over that extended period of time. So, but I know for you guys it's been a lot shorter. So I just, yeah. No, I mean I need to check in with Chikios tonight. I think he's okay. I heard him when we. I think I heard him when we got there, into that other. Well, I think it was the summer court, but it was twisted and corrupted. And I mean, right now, I would just like to live. I mean, my goal is to survive. I'd like to. Well, there's a couple of things I'd like to do in the city now that I'm back. But maybe I wish I knew more about what just happened. I mean, I recognize the eyes. Those are the.
They're the what?
Oh,
Aelun's now very interested.
Asher,
What are-
any
what are
idea
the
what?
eyes?
Any idea why that thing wanted to wear you like last year's Versace?
I wish I did. I don't actually know. That was the first time I've ever met that thing.
But you said you've seen the eyes as he steps closer.
Well, you must be chosen for something. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're very handsome, but I'm assuming it's for other reasons other than just your looks.
I mean, you are a very good-looking,
You are.
tiefling. If I was going to wear someone else's skin suit, I would choose you.
It's a nice compliment. Gitzi's looking at you upside down. You could look, yes, maybe.
Yeah, I think you would. Yeah, I would look good in you. I think.
Gitzi, I believe the compliment was the fact that he felt that Asher's power matched his own.
Oh.
Something he said when he was monologuing about inhabiting his body.
Which doesn't. So,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I've heard the voice before,
Okay.
like once or twice.
So this is more of a stalking thing or perhaps a destiny thing?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, in full transparency,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes when I sleep and I have dreams, well, had dreams like that. I haven't had I thought this was all behind me. I just thought it was something for when I was younger. Maybe it was like anxiety for going out, you know, on my own or something.
Right.
Because I haven't had a dream or a weird thought or anything like that in years. I mean, years. But I used to have occasional dreams of these eyes watching me. There's just always the eyes. And a few times there was mutterances of infernal. But I've never had anything like what just happened happen. I just thought it was, I don't know. And, you know, remember way back when certain, I'd kind of lose myself a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten better at that. Chikios does wonders. He's got a great program. But it's almost like I wasn't myself. Like I couldn't, like I was looking at it from like a third person perspective. Like I was there and I was doing it, but I enjoyed it and I couldn't stop. And I couldn't stop myself. Does that make sense?
It was like an out-of-body experience.
But from inside. I guess. It's confusing. It's weird. But like, luckily, I mean, Vera's always gotten me kind of through things. But.
Well, are you marked in any way? Have you noticed anything? Gitzi's going to try to rock back and forth to try to get up, so that way maybe she can help you try to see if you've been branded or have any notable birthmarks, perhaps. Again, come on, help me up and I can help you look. You can't see your back.
You said you saw the eyes before. How do you know that they're the same eyes? There's a lot of eyes out there.
I mean, you saw the eyes of that thing.
Yes, but
they were
I mean,
like
that could be
white, hot iron coals, flames.
No, of course. Probably
Sure,
a feeling that came with it as well.
But how do you know they're the same eyes from your dream?
Oh, Aelun, you have to trust. When somebody knows a face, you know a face, and even more so the eyes.
As far as markings and things, I don't think I have anything like that.
Have you looked?
If you checked under your feet, Aelun's going to try to grab your foot to look under your foot.
Would somebody help me up? Gitzi's still on the back of her shell, trying to weave back and forth.
I would know if I had a birthmark or something.
Unless you haven't looked for it or you don't know what to look for. Would someone flip me over already?
Aelun, come on. Just 1 second. He's going to start rocking you.
Gitzi, leave Asher alone. You're not going to strip him naked and search him for a birthmark.
Well, I wasn't going to, but if the man has questions, I suppose.
Okay,
Depends if he's really blocked everything out.
First off.
So wait, if he has questions, you're gonna answer them for him. You guys need to assume the captain's cabin?
Oh, why would we need the captain's cabin?
Never mind.
Okay, first off, can we just move on from the birthmark for a second? But that does remind me. The only weird thing is where I was born and who my parents were. That's the only weird thing. I don't have like I don't know.
You're going
like I don't have a mark that's like this is the mark of some creepy demonic devil pumpkin eater person.
Yeah.
I mean, you have horns, red skin.
But that's what I mean. Is I was born this way.
Yeah, I don't think we have to dive any deeper than that. The man knows who he is.
I feel like I've said this, but that was so long ago. Maybe I didn't. Both of my parents were elves.
Both of your parents were elves?
Yeah.
But you are not an elf?
Perceptive.
Obviously.
But I am an elf, and I have never seen two elves have a child that looks like you.
Neither did
It is very
the village I
it's
came
very
from.
arcane.
Guys, ask stupid questions, get stupid rewards.
He brought it up. I just
Well, and I suppose
that
some
man's
of us
life
are
you're
just
talking
acting up
about.
a little bit.
I'm just saying, try to be a little respectful.
It's okay.
Well, I guess I won't ask any more questions then.
It's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm just trying to figure out why now, and if they've been searching for me for so long, and why do they need me specifically? Why didn't they just take anyone?
It was the fact that you died. Maybe something about bending the plane between this material and where you went.
But I saw those eyes well before that.
Yeah,
It wasn't like I died and then saw the eyes.
think of it as, I don't know, like an echo, like seeing a light through the fog. And then you make it through the fog and that light is very clear.
Yeah. I mean, anything's possible. I'm
Well, I suppose we're not going to really trigger any memories for you, are we? So either we have to go find a source of information who might know more about your parents, or perhaps we need to find an expert on the subject.
Expert on the Fae and Baldur's Gate. Just go back to the Elf Song Tavern.
It'd be easy enough. At least it'd be a good start, unless you want to try to go back to your hometown and see if anybody's still there.
No, that's not a good idea.
Well, I guess
don't-
if you want to share why, that's fine, and if not, you don't have to. But if
No, I
that's
don't.
not the case, then we can go to Baldur's Gate and we can find somebody there. That might be our best bet.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I don't need to say it, but I feel like I do need to say it. Whoever that individual is has to be extremely powerful. I mean, obviously with what we dealt with, but you, like, to kill an archfey, to string them up like that, like archfays are practically gods in the Feywild. I'm just trying to help you guys understand of they attacked the summer court. That's a big deal. So whatever it is, we have to be careful. I mean, really careful.
I understand that you are maybe scared, but you did see me chop all those heads off, right? I think that we will be fine.
Yeah. I will say I feel safer with you, Aelun.
Yes, I would too. I mean, obviously.
And Gitzi, from what they said, you saved my life.
Well, you don't let friends walk into death.
You know, it's weird. That's how I know it was connected. It was that same feeling of not in control. I was there, I was present, but I just kept walking. And I couldn't, I was trying so hard. I was practically screaming to stop walking towards it, and I just couldn't. I just kept going.
It's powerful magic.
That it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think we get some rest. I can check in with Chikios tonight. see what he knows. I mean, he might know something.
Hey. Fucking rest. You died again. Just get some rest. You're back here. For good. You'll be able to get hold of Chikios. Jinrid's just gonna give you a tap on the shoulder and walk on past.
Can I ask a favor of one of you? This might sound weird.
What do you need?
Someone just keep an eye on me. If I do rest.
I don't sleep much. I can watch you.
Just don't go through my my journal again.
What are you talking about?
Right.
Asher, why don't you just sleep in the captain's
I
quarters?
can't even read.
I'll keep an eye on you.
There's not many words in my journal.
Kind of
I
a
just-
light sleeper anyways.
I just give him a pat.
What kind of journal doesn't have any words in it? That sounds. Do you even know how to read?
Yes, I do. I tried to teach you many times. And you just refused every time.
This is, well, I've gotten this far.
Well, you are the champion of the sea.
Don't worry, I will kill your big eye guy too. It'll be fine.
Well, they can call you the White Werewolf of Baldur's Gate.
Yes, maybe not so loud though, because they still are not fans of werewolves in Baldur's Gate.
I mean, they don't like tieflings very much either. So we're in the same company there.
But yeah, that is fair.
So we'll just, fight them together. How's that sound?
Yes, maybe we could get like matching cloaks. That way no one can see us.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
I think maybe we get something like wait, the guy who talked too much. We get his something like that. He had a very cool cloak.
He seemed interesting, but that's probably a topic for another time. I'm actually fading pretty fast here. I'm gonna try and get some sleep.
Go get some shut eye, Asher. Don't worry about it. We'll keep an eye on you.
It's good to be back. Thank you for saving my life again.
Kind of what friends do.
Indeed. And before I leave, I'll just walk up to Gitzi. I took no offense. You can ask me any question anytime.
Yes. All right. And she's gonna walk on back over to the side of the boat and just kind of look over at the edge for the rest of the evening.
Do you not want this churro? I was gonna give you a churro, but you walked away.
Why would you weren't even there when we got churros? When did you get food?
We were at
You
the
came in
dinner
at the
table.
din- Oh yeah, I guess at the dinner
We
table.
were at the dinner table for like a while. Best believe I snagged me a couple pocket churros.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So is that a yes or no on the churro?
I'm sure she'll take the churro.
It's a little broken half from battle, but it's still
It's there.
It's still edible.
And then I'm gonna go to the captain's quarters and sprawl out on that big king-sized bed.
It's a queen water bed.
Vera's gonna cuddle with me.
Glad I put the rubber sheets on, keep them claws out of that waterbed.
That's okay. Vera's made of magic.
Fuck. Who has mending?
I can. It's my boat. I can fix it.
Hey, it wasn't Vera though. I do have horns.
Anyone else?
Aelun, as he's he'll stand kind of outside the captain's quarters, watching through the door or the window or whatever, keeping an eye on Asher. But I'll go over to the one of the masts or something and carve those eyes into the pole, and then just punch it a bunch of times. Just practice my punches.
You get about 2 punches in before I come over to you and tap you on the shoulder.
Yes.
Asshole.
You tap me, but I continue to punch. Yes.
Don't wreck the ship.
What? You think I'm going to break this?
Yes. I've seen what you can do.
Than you are.
Right. You want to punch something, punch it off the ship. Don't punch the ship off the ship. Punch the sandbag. I don't care. Punch the mast. Caring.
He'll stop for a second. Fine. And he'll punch it again as he walks away.
Fucker! Stop it! Jesus Christ.
Man-child is the word you're looking for.
Yes. I like fucker better.
Free spirit, I think, is what we're looking for here.
All I need is just weakening the mast just enough so we get a cannonball right through it. While you go wandering off, I'm gonna make my way to the captain's quarters door and go inside and sit and just try to make sense of this book that I've been given. Watch Asher over the top of it.
Dad, Josiah.
His best friend is back.
Anyone doing anything else before they let sleep take hold?
I will meditate and probably get up early and continue punching things.
Go ahead and mark that long rest on your character sheets.
Am I still exhausted to certain degrees?
How many points of exhaustion did you have?
I had 3.
3 points. I would have cast Lesser Restoration on you to remove 1. Your long rest would have removed 1 point of exhaustion as well. And I will hit you with Lesser Restoration at morning coffee.
Morning coffee.
Hey.
That'll be delightful. Perfect.
For all of us.
Your question?
Was that just for her or for all of us?
You're not
Because I am also exhausted for 3 levels.
Ooh, you guys are going to give me a workout. Let me see how many second level spell slots I have.
Okay. If not, it's fine.
Nope, I'm full.
I have second wins.
Does it? I know we talked about it, but Gitzi, don't you have the lay on hands ability where we're talking like if you did so many points of it or something, you could remove?
Mm-hmm.
Or is that just poisoned or something?
I mean, if we need to use it, we can. Do we need to? Does somebody need that?
It's just something that I was remembering.
Oh. I mean, it doesn't do exhaustion. It does curing disease, which is what you had, which is why we had looked at that originally.
Yeah, it's like a cleanse, not a revitalization.
Yeah.
Yes,
not an energy drink.
I have enough spell slots to where I can cover you once for this for today and then the preceding day, but I will not be able to give you a lesser restoration again today.
Cool.
So do not exert oneself. Got it.
I cast Monster Energy Drink.
You still punching that fucking mast?
No, I've moved on to punching bags of sand and other stuff that's not a mast. mixing in some squats in there.
In an odd like crossover, there's a stack of sandbags that has a skeleton drawn on it that resembles Leroy.
Of course it does. Of course it does.
Just punching those, and then I'm carry him around. Just pretty much making my own CrossFit gym.
I wanna be the very best. Da, 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 da.
Hey, Aelun is an illiterate CrossFitter.
Aren't they all?
That makes me happy. Oh, you guys wake up. The ship is not the most comfortable night's rest, but it does get you out of the elements. There are much worse places that you slept before you ended up getting a vessel. So it keeps you dry. There are blankets. It's kind of like it's like our it's like a cabin, really. It's like it's high level glamping. is where it's at, but it's not home. So you got those little knots in your back still from where you sleep a little bit wrong. It's still cots overall, and and there's something to be said about just like not swaying for a little bit. Even if you do have sea legs, it's kind of nice to just not be in motion every once in a while. As you guys get up and stare out into the fields, one of the most depressing sights as a child is seeing a carnival that's packed up and gone. And in particular, when this carnival leaves, some of its luster and that the color isn't as bright as it was before. That energy from the Fae reinvigorating everything isn't there. But it's not all lost. There are new trees left behind. Water seems clear. That fresh, cool autumn breeze kind of blows in and whips the canvas of the sails. You're back home, parked in extra storage, which now is very vacated. If you've never woke up before at a dockside bar because you couldn't make it back home, this is the sale of shame.
There's pretty close to home.
There's one other smaller dinghy that's out there, and you can tell it's probably a solo old codger. It's teetering back and forth. It's just getting out from being untied. You can see the telltale signs of a long evening at the Witchlight Carnival. This is normally where you're like, I think I'm going to get wings and watch whatever football game's on.
Absolutely.
Shit, I don't remember closing the carnival down. Well, what do you say we sail this over into Baldur's Gate Port proper? Dock it up.
Are we going to get an official slip?
Yeah, let's get a slip. Let's put her in it for a little while. We'll go park it in the long term. Who knows what'll come up next? With Asher, his connection to the Fae.
I don't know. Might be able to earn us some money. We might be working off of a boat more than what we think, right?
Yeah. Nice thing about long term is it's cheap slip rental, and I think I can afford it right now. At least for a few months.
You can afford a lot of things right now. Treat yourself.
Go to P1 parking then. Good dock. Well, actually has bumpers on the side of it.
That sounds mighty fancy.
Yeah, that's super fancy. That's the kind of dock that Torrington might have parked at if it was a little more legitimate.
This will be the first time you register your vessel.
Yeah. It's time to give her a proper name. Not just a dream. Something she can be proud of.
What's that going to be?
I don't know yet. Sure, the water will tell me on my way through.
I like that. By the way, here's some coffee.
Oh, God, thank you.
I smell coffee.
Good, you slept.
Oh yeah. I just moved with the ocean all night.
I thought you were going to stay up all night. Thank you.
That was mostly Vera.
There's a bomb.com. Aren't you, girl? I'm going to lift her up like Simba.
Yeet. Insert Becca's gif.
Never live that shit down. Welcome back, Asher.
We almost did throw him. She wasn't wrong.
She was
It was
not
on
wrong.
accident.
Technically,
Let's be
she did the
clear.
opposite. She was like,
Yeah,
"Oh."
prophetic.
Holding on.
I
Play
will.
that gif in reverse.
That was
There's-
a mistake.
Bear's doing that early morning. Like I'm gonna lay limp in your hands. So I lay Vera like over the shoulder, just
Yep.
full
Just
paws
lays
over. Yep. Wrap the tail around the other side so I can just.
Every once in a while, it starts like kneading at your back, just like slowly but surely.
It's a living scarf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fresh ocean
Good
air,
coffee.
Vera.
good coffee.
I smell something delicious. Do you have a cup for me as well?
We do. Because I bring you back the same huddle. We got the Gitzi cup.
Thank you. Does it still have a straw?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Bendy coffee straw.
Laying your shell and rock again. Drink your coffee.
That's how
Literally,
it cools.
it's the Midwest 64 ounce Rhodes 101
Yep.
huddle. Free refills.
A big one that still magically fits in your cup holder.
It's this wide that goes into a small cup at the bottom.
Science, I tell you.
So we're going back into port, guys. It's gonna be interesting.
Which port are we going into? Where are we going?
Main
Well-
port, Baldur's Gate.
I don't, it depends on
We're
What?
stuck.
what slip he wants to go into.
I just didn't know. Are we going to Eastway? Are we going to Brampton? Where are we going?
Well, Eastway is where we were a lot before. A long time. Well, How-
That's where the Elfstone Tavern is, if you want to go back to the tavern. But
I
also
would
have
love
some
to.
Personal business there as well that I need to take care of.
yeah.
Would a dock over by the Low Lantern? Be that or I can block. You know, this is a nice dock towards Bloom Ridge.
Well, we can get a slip at any point in time. But if we're wanting to go to the East Way, then we just go to the East Way first. No reason to go all the way out of our way and have to walk for so long.
But does anybody have any business anywhere else?
I'll
Do
be
we still have to
honest,
get to the upper city?
I'm not used to having any money. Like any money. So this is kind of new. Like most of the time, I'm kind of wondering what I'm gonna do to eat. So this is kind of a whole new experience for me.
You know, we always dock at the steps. You really want to flaunt it.
Like I said, everybody wants to go back for a creature comfort and go back to the elf song for lunch, then that's where we go.
All right.
We gotta go.
And that's what point.
We gotta go back to an armorer anyway. You guys have that thing in layaway?
Oh.
Yes, I was meaning to talk to you about that. You owe me a new piece of a new claw.
Oh, excuse me.
Because you gave your word. We gave her the ingot. You gave the word, and then we never came back.
Fine. Yes, I will fulfill that. I guess. I'll make it nice enough, at least.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'll make it so it works for you.
What is that supposed to mean?
What do you mean, what is it supposed to mean?
That doesn't sound very promising.
It'll be very promising. It'll be good. As all my work always is.
No, weren't you guys supposed to collaborate on that?
Well, it depends if somebody still wants to, or if he's still just only going to be about the fight and that's it.
Well, you guys got about hour and a half to work it out.
Oh, that's a lot. I thought, how far out did we go? Goodness.
It's going to take a minute for us to get over towards the east way. Just relax. We got to back out of this dock, get down the waterway, get us back into Shanthar River.
Well,
Then
I figured we would eat first, right? Aren't you very hungry?
Always. Always.
you really want to eat here where there's nothing around?
No, at the El Song Tavern.
Yes.
Okay, well, good. Then let's go.
That's what we're doing.
Throw off the bell line, then. Let's get out of here.
Josiah.
What?
Goose Fraba. We're not gonna die today. I just tap you on your shoulder.
We'll get there when we get there. Thanks. I don't know, this whole having my own boat thing is fuck with my head.
I know. You'll be okay. We can casually do things. No one's gonna die right now. Nobody's got a gun to your head. Dagger to your throat. I can just go over and lower that sail. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Can I just go to casually help?
You've literally taken my stress level down from like 7 to 3. I'm just kind of like, oh, fuck it, cool. Guess I'll walk down here to the helm. I don't know.
I'll casually help as well. Drinking my coffee, still kind of tired.
I mean, that's kind of like, that's perma. Since 2019.
Yeah.
That's just perma. Kind of tired, but the coffee's good.
I'll add it to a condition.
You said on Facebook status. Kind of tired, but it's good.
I casually cast out a reel while I'm over at the side. Just trolling on the way through. Just seeing if I can pick up something before we hit the dock. Never know.
Keep Gitzi quiet.
Gitzi will turn actually to Aelun. So you want to have your claw done, is it?
Well, that is what we had talked about. You were going to work with the shop owner, remember?
Yes. Yes, I
You
will.
were going to make an upgrade.
Yes, we can do an upgrade. something a little bit more than the flimsy little metal and wood that we had used before. That's certainly doable since we have better resources now. But I have to ask, Aelun, what are your goals with this? What are you building this towards? If I'm putting this on you, well, why are you worthy of it?
I don't understand the question.
Well, it's curious. So I had given you already a very lovely weapon, that vorpal right over there. I mean, you had earned it of sorts, but it had taken some mending to it. And in that rebirth, I had gifted it to you. So already you have something of greatness to you. But I don't know what you aim to do with any of it. And if I continue to arm you and give you more, well, Mierza will have my head for it if I'm not responsible in this. Who are you, Aelun, with all of this?
Well, I am the... I don't know why you are giving me the third degree here. What? You know who I am. I am a fighter. I am going to fight.
Yes, but in what situations and what for and what do you fight and who do you not fight? What is worth fighting for you? What about when you turn, huh?
What about when I turn?
Well, do you hold the same values? Are you trusted?
Rook?
Yes.
I cannot speak for Rook.
Well, if I give one thing to you, I'm giving it to both of you, aren't I?
Yes, well, that is not fair. That is a different scenario.
It is fair, though. And if I'm giving something, then both of you need to be on the same page.
Yes, well, he already agreed not to use the sword for evil.
What does that mean to you, Aelun?
But what does that mean?
What is evil to you? Let me know. Paint a picture for me, since we can't spell it out.
I already told you that I would not kill any innocent people.
What you determine as innocent?
But
What is good? What is justified? How far will you go in situations? What mercy do you offer?
I will not attack. I will not kill anyone who is not first trying to kill me.
I see.
I don't have any interest in beating people who are weak.
Okay.
I have no interest in beating people who do not want to fight.
Mm-hmm.
You should know this. I want to be the best.
You just know some of the great fighters that I've known. Well, even the worst ones. There's a code they typically have. I just didn't know if you had one.
A code? What?
A code. It's like a rule that you give yourself. Do you have one? Does Rook have one?
I don't know. I don't usually think about rules.
Consider it like an oath to yourself.
Are you talking of maybe this like a goal? Do you think I should have a goal?
Sure. Yes, a goal could work towards that.
Yes, okay. I will have a. Let me think. He looks you like dead in the eyes, dead serious. I am going to kill a god. That is my goal. I will be the strongest, the most powerful. I will rise to the top, and I will slay a god, preferably an evil one, so that way you don't have to feel bad.
Oh, thank you. So I don't have to feel bad. You know, your code isn't dependent on me. You know that, right? And also, a god!
You said a goal. Shouldn't a goal be something aspirational?
But why? Why that particular goal?
But what is? I want to be the best. Is there anything above a god? Because I would kill that.
Well, I mean, I suppose there's a hierarchy of gods. Not all gods are great, and there are some beings that are not gods that are greater than gods. It depends on the god that you're talking about.
Which one is number one?
There's
Who is the
like
champ?
number one in what?
It's. I don't know how gods work.
You're making things up as you go along. You can't just.
But you are forcing me to come up with these things on the spot.
Well, if I am gifting
You
you
say, what are you going to
something-
do with it? I am going to kill a god. You got your answer.
Well, let me give you this, Aelun. When I make something, it is suited for one person. And I build it not just on your physique or your way of fighting, but I want to intrinsically tie it to your soul, to your purpose, so that when it sings when you swing it, that it sings the same song that you are. If you are singing two different tunes, well, you'll never get what you want. You'll be in discord, and eventually the weapon will fail or break on you. It must be singing the same tune if you hope for it to carry you to that final stage. Any weapon that you have must do that. As you grow, it should grow, and that only works if it's bound to you, and I can only build it to be bound to you if you can tell me who you are. As one who just fights, that's not an identity. I don't expect you to think of this now. We can begin the building process of it, and I can at least outfit you with a good shell of it as it works, and as you can tell me more about yourself and your goals, I can tinker it from there. But if you really want it to carry you to whatever higher lofty goals that you have, well, Aelun, you really need to have a heart behind what you're doing, so I can build that heart into your hand.
I don't know what you want from me. I have told you my goal. I have told you what I want. You know what I want. You have known who I am this entire time.
All right.
You know what this song is.
Well,
My song is a beating drum, and it matches the rhythm of my fists.
the depth that you provide me will also limit what I can put into your hand. And if that is all there is, then that is fine. But as is, I do not think it is enough to defeat a god. I do not think you are enough to defeat a god yet.
Maybe not. But they will be.
Remember, as you train your muscles, you need to train your soul. Every time I throw my hammer down and craft and build that metal, there are always two aspects I'm building. It is not just my skills, but who I am. And you need to do the same. Whether it's you talking to Rook, or in your own fights you determine who you truly are, and you find out what continues to drive you, not just your fist punching forward. Perhaps there will be more than just claws on your hand.
Is it all? Are we done here?
Yes. Go get me another drink at least, since I'm doing this work for free.
Aelun will go kind of silently to go get her a drink and then bounce out.
As you're walking to go get a beverage, Jin's kind of like on his third cup of coffee, kind of like in transition. I got a question, Aelun.
What now? You with the questions? Oh my god! What the fuck do you people want?
No, like it's
Sorry, I'm having a morning.
I understand. Coffee's down there. Is there some place that you've always wanted to train?
Well, I don't know. I used to train in the pits. I mean, that was more like fighting for your life than training. But
Yeah.
I heard that maybe up in the upper city that that's where the good fights were. A lot of money, a lot of power. I'm sure they had some nice facilities. I would.
I don't know, man.
Can we afford those now?
Yeah, like I've never been in a position before in my life where I could work on me. That's all I could think about last night was like, this is what they do in the upper city. Like, I don't work on your vocation, or maybe have like a hobby. Like I've always fished, but that's so broke as a joke. It's free until they catch you without a fishing license. So This is like all new. Like, you're talking about wanting to get better. Well, we need to find you fighter needs to fight, right?
That is a great point. Do you know, are there any gyms that specialize in killing gods?
Killing gods. I think we were closer what we were doing. I don't know if that thing's a god, but it certainly wasn't normal. I'd say you probably already have 1.5 under your belt. Can you say what that thing was that came out of a giant pumpkin? Wasn't a man.
Not really. That it didn't really seem like a god. I mean, I chopped his head right off. It
Came from another dimension. That's pretty god-ish like.
Yeah, I thought that there would be more like robes maybe.
Yeah, well, that thing from under the sea thing was fucked up. That was definitely godlike. Okay, I would say, like I said, give yourself like 1.5. If I were asked, if I was billed, if I was your hype man and you were having a fight, I would say that you've killed 1.5 gods.
I think that's a good idea. It's not about if it's true or not necessarily. It's about the optics of the situation.
We don't know it's not true either. So
exactly. We have the plausible deniability. Great.
Where the fuck do you come up with the words plausible deniability?
But these are simple words. They're very arcane.
Just dumbfounded. I'm fucking Kermit the Frog with my tea staring off as you go and get this coffee.
Another question though before how much time have you spent? You spent some time in Baldur's Gate, right?
Getting thrown out of bars, yeah.
Great, that is perfect. You've seen you and I have seen the shitty side of the the underbelly, as it were.
Yeah, I've been a lot of shitty places.
Do you think that I would know this? But it's a whole thing. Do you know anybody who knows a lot about the werewolves?
About werewolves?
Yes. See, I am one. I fought them, but they never really. There's not like a handbook they give you.
Yeah. Also, remember that whole thing. We're back in the city again. They didn't like a lot of that in the last 40 plus years.
That's why I was talking about the underbelly.
Yeah.
There has to be someone, right, that knows a little bit about the.
I'll be honest. The friends and the associates that I kept before are the kind that would tell you how to rob the fruit stand. I think we're due for some new friends and associates.
Yeah, maybe just you just keep your ears open, and if you hear anything or see anything, you just you let me know.
Yeah.
And then maybe we can, you want to use the money to train, maybe we can find, I know a few places we could, maybe we could catch a fight or two, we could make some more money.
I'd like to see you do that. For me, I don't know who's gonna understand this.
You can't tell Gitzi though. I don't think she would like this.
No, Gitzi would want you to be your best self.
No.
Why would she not want you to train?
Shh, she's going to hear you. I don't know what's wrong with her, but she has been all over my ass lately.
Well, let me put this the best way that I can. You're a one-man wrecking crew right now. And sometimes you can't control yourself. It's her entire charge to make sure people like you don't hurt the wrong people. You ever think about that before? I mean,
Yes,
yeah,
we
she
talked
loves
about
you. But at the same time, you're kind of her number one responsibility.
Why does everyone talk to me like I'm going to murder children or something?
I've seen you take the heads off multiple creatures and lose your own.
Yeah, but they started it.
I know, I've watched it. I'm just saying, hey, I'm not the bad guy here. I'm talking about training, getting better. I failed to revive people, and they fucking died for real. I want to get better too. I gotta find my own gym for whatever it is that I do.
What kind of gym does that? What does that even look like?
I don't know.
Do you like pick up different wands or something? Like how does it work?
Aelun, I've been wandering around telling people to fucking be the crane for
That's
4
very
years.
stupid.
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Nobody does.
I'm figuring this out on my own. It'll be fun.
We will search together. But it is time for a new era.
Yeah.
You will train. I will train. We will no longer be the crane. We will eat the crane.
Man, I already made my choice. I'm being the fucking Phoenix.
I don't think that would be quite as tasty. So I think we're fine there.
It's a fire chicken, you know? Fire crane.
I don't know. It seems a little too spicy.
I'm gonna kick your ass the next montage and I give you a kung fu pose.
He's
Not
standing there for a
convincing?
second debating on whether you actually want him to hit you or not.
This is how I
You're trying to
break.
hit me and hit me.
Like,
This is how I got my nose
pose and I'm
broke.
like, are we supposed to do this or like?
I'm gonna roll on it and see if you're convinced. I'm gonna give a performance check on this.
Okay.
Thank you, fucking thank you. The greatest nat one of my life, just saving my own broken nose. Yeah, I look like a fucking idiot.
As you do that, it's like it would be like punching a baby as he walks off.
Oh, come on, but oh, fuck. I
'Cause he
turn
still
in,
thinks you want him to hit you, but he's like, no, that's I can't do that.
I turn into star form and I make a constellation of a middle finger as I go over to the rail.
Aelun's gonna go somewhere to avoid anyone telling him what to do anymore.
Hey, Aelun.
Fuck up, Asher.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Anyone else as we sail to the Eastway? Beginning to hear those seagulls in the distance. Pulling up to one of those open slips. Handful of dock hands begin to rush over and grab the ropes. As Jin and the rest of the party begins tossing them out. Short goblin with a little bit of a driver's cap. How long we staying? Manifest?
The manifest. Time maybe a couple of weeks.
Pleasure cruise.
You never know. It's Baldur's Gate after all.
Indeed. Marks it down and makes the tally. And as of right now, we have a comfortable wealth, so that will be no issue. Just a reminder about how we're currently running the system. We're going just off of a wealth chart instead of counting individual gold. So when it comes time to be like, oh, hey, I want something, we're just literally going by the status bar of if we have the money for it. Right now, we are comfortably wealthy coming off of our last stock. So we have access to most things except for the upper crust.
And our ship being here for a couple weeks will keep us at that level.
Yeah, we can maintain. That is not going to be a drastic pull on our wealth. I'll let you know if something is expensive that may be a detriment to bringing you down a rung.
Here we are on the Eastway. I assume, Gitzi, you want something to eat.
Well, I think everybody might enjoy going to the tavern again. It was quite lovely where you brought us last time.
To the Elf Song Tavern we go then.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Get some more food and some more drink and, Lash, or maybe you'll get to talk to the ghost again.
I sure hope so. It's been a long time, though.
Well, she might remember you. You never know.
Asher, it's not been as long as you think.
Right.
Remember, you've been in the Fae for a long time.
Yeah. Although I don't quite know what it...
Hey.
For being like that, to be there for that long, I mean, what is time?
Asher, 0 expectations. Just go have a meal.
Yes.
Yeah, good old hearty breakfast scramble.
And stew.
Lots of stew.
Lots of
And
stew.
God forbid we run into any steps. Therefore, it's 1 stew per step.
Not again.
I think we just get Gitzi a lot. Just a lot, like an absorbent amount.
I think that's a really good idea. I could agree with all of this.
Maybe a splash more coffee.
There. Well, I think the lesson is whether I'm hungry or not, it's good to make sure that you're fed, whether it's your stomach or your soul. So let's get going and we can start with the stomach part and then we can go figure out who each of us are. Seems to be a theme for us.
Let's do it.
So we make our way out. Lean over to the dockhand. Do me a favor. And they lay 3 gold in his hand. And the longshoreman comes by. Have him paint the name in the boat. Second Wind.
I like it.
Yeah. She's lived multiple lives. Second Wind's good name for her.
Yeah, you got it, boss.
See you on the trip around. If you want a beer, be at the Elf Song Tavern. I'll buy you one.
I know. I remember what it was like getting a paycheck in college too. Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, dude, I got the fucking onion rings. Of course, I got the onion rings.
Hello.
hey, Bobby from fucking Second Hour for fucking 101. Hey, come here. I'll get you a Shiner Bock.
Hey, you want anything? Don't worry. I got it. First one's on me. Don't worry about it.
That's fucking awesome.
And then you respond with, I'll just have whatever you're having.
Nothing says college and high school more than I'll have what you're having.
Oh, so you like is a Bud Light fine? Yeah, that, that's okay, I guess. Are you sure you want something else? No, that's fine. Yeah, Bud Light's fine. Okay, 2
Drinking them
Buds.
all the time.
Yeah, he's drinking Bud Light Platinum. Are you sure you want to drink malt liquor at 10:30 in the morning? Yeah.
Yeah, no, whatever he's having. Yeah. Kind of hungry though. You want some mod sticks? Yeah, sure. Let's just get some mod sticks.
So if you guys see inside of chat, I actually linked the chart. We're at the three gold piece per day lifestyle. You guys are right in between comfortable and wealthy.
Okay.
So that's kind of like your everyday expenses, like just to live. You guys are living at a great rate. Like you're not having to worry about where your meals, your beers are coming from. You're free to RP anything in that line.
Cool.
But you can kind of see like where we would have trouble. High wealthy establishments or aristocratic, we would have difficulty, and we'll just use this as a sliding scale, so we can have more cool shit and easier RP.
Sweet. Where's this at?
I put it in
chat.
Twitch chat. I can link it into
Oh, in the Twitch chat. Oh, okay. Oh, I see over there.
actual Baldur's Gate.
Ah, I can steal that.
It's already in Baldur's Gate in our document.
Is it? Hey, there you go.
In the reference document.
Thanks, past me.
Let's go. Yeah, because that's when I was like still trying to tally things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Screw that.
I have exchange rates in there too.
You
So
do.
diligent.
Setting feet back on cobblestone again. Surreal experience since we were essentially chased out of town. Brief moments of flashback of lighting this exact port on fire. You can see the new building. Fresh coat of white paint on the outside. Looks like nothing even happened here. Jin takes a good hard look at one of the cargo ships over by the side. Appreciates not being claustrophobic today. Not being a packed sardine. Or rolling ones on vomit checks while holding his breath. It took them at great cost to get it into the city. And while they've done remarkable things and saved the world from a force they'll never know, it's a moment to appreciate the little things as you all take a stroll with money inside your pockets for the first time, headed into a city that you always wanted to explore. It's like coming back home for the holidays from that new job where you've made it. Back to the old haunt, which is more of a new haunt for most of us, except for Josiah, who spent a little bit more time than the rest of us. You guys can see what a feeling is I can only describe as old Europe. Whenever the buildings and alleyways begin to narrow and there's more wood and stonework and a neighborhood becomes very, very cozy and quaint, and you can see that dark mahogany in the hanging baskets out front, and you can see the Elf Song Tavern in the distance, and it makes you giddy as you can smell the French onion soup now. You can smell all those wonderful creature comforts just drifting out towards the arbor. And then you can hear slightly in the distance that familiar song.
Sounds like she's singing again.
Asher just has a big smile on his face.
What?
Just,
Been a long time for you, hasn't it?
it has. Being here, back here with all of you. I was a different person back then.
Still hard to grasp that you've had that much time pass. Pints and stories, my friend. Pints and stories is what I expect inside that building.
I'll be happy to oblige.
And that's another thing. I can't believe you're actually drinking. Chiquios. Chiquios, wherever you are, I owe you a debt of gratitude.
I'll be sure to tell him that next time I check in.
I'm sorry, I forgot to ask you. Is everything all right with them?
I kind of fell asleep and didn't really dream. I heard his voice briefly. I think he's okay. I'm a little worried, but at the same time, he can take care of himself.
Well enough then.
I'm sure
go get some
I'll have
food.
plenty of time to check in on him today.
Yeah.
Well then, pints for us. Gitzi, stew! Beyond the door!
Oh, finally.
Feel like I'm walking you back in here the first time again. Such a
Goodness.
weird feeling coming back here after the last time. This time we're not looking for work though. We're just enjoying ourselves.
That's true.
Well,
After you,
no point
Gitzi.
in waiting.
Never mind. After Asher, Gitzi. As I kind of
He's too excited.
up in the air.
Let's come on. The faster we get done with this, and then we can go do other things.
Oh my god, our table's empty.
Oh, I love that.
Good.
Well, after you.
And it's that, once again, it's that daytime darkness that only a handful of pubs and bars can ever pull off. That no matter what time of day it is, there's still candles lit inside. You can curl up inside of it and drink all day if you want to.
I bet this place would be amazing when it's raining outside. Just a
Raining,
gentle rain.
I'll up you a light snow dusting.
Yeah, even better. Even better.
Take you to Hammered Town. Boo-doo-doo.
It's even possible for a poor town like this to get snow?
I mean,
Yeah.
this town's been through hell and back, so I don't think anything's off the table.
Yeah, what he said.
Fair enough.
The last time we were here, you remember it wasn't that long ago, but the last time you were here, you got us into a kind of a bad job. You remember that?
Yeah, that's why we're not looking for work. That's why we're just enjoying ourselves some lunch.
Holy crap! It did start all with that bad job.
Do you have any more friends here in this place that we should know about?
Yeah,
Lots
hey,
of them.
if Roras has a brother, tell him to fuck off. We're retired.
Yeah,
Please.
I plan on leaving Roris and that whole guild gang alone. This afternoon, I'm here with my family, and we're having lunch and drinking and enjoying Baldur's Gate, which is something I had not done in a long time.
Yeah. About the guild. I haven't really thought about this in a while, but we kind of owe people. I hadn't really thought about it.
So
Really?
Until we
I mean,
sat down.
we made a deal with Rorus. He died. The Greek fire is literally on St. Asher, parked in Aelun's makeshift boat.
You're high if you think that's a viable reason to tell anyone that may actually know of us or are dead.
Maybe
really
we
are
just,
a pirate.
Maybe
Yeah.
we just avoid the guild.
Yes.
In this day,
Just
avoid it.
avoid them.
I thought we worked something out. I don't know. It's been so long. I don't remember.
No.
It was hard to remember because you remember I got on the boat and then the rook came out and then it was dark and then people were stabbing people and
No, we just kind of were close to dying, so it didn't matter. Yeah. You know,
then we stole
come
the
to think
boat.
of it, shit. We said we were going to take that jug of poison in too. So much for that.
oh yeah, from the spider.
I guess we burned a couple of bridges.
A couple.
Well, okay, but in our defense, we almost died like both times. That was technically one time. Like it was the same thing.
Yeah.
And
At least
Asher
I
has
can,
died, and so is Aelun.
I can at
What about
least,
the-
I can say this. I don't ever want to go back in the forest with that big spider, you know?
Yes,
No.
the big spider, but what about the big lady? We don't want to mess with her.
True. Wait, actually,
She had a lot of axes.
I want to see her again.
You do?
Haley Aries? Yeah, she was amazing.
I'm glad she's not
Yeah,
hunting.
she was not a fan of
you.
me, so I think I will stay clear.
She was not a fan of you, was she?
Yeah, but maybe
I think that she has a
She was friendly to us.
anger towards werewolves, and it is a little bit concerning.
Well,
Oh.
werewolves are concerning for most people.
that is true. You have
And they did try to take over the city by force within the last decade.
Yes, well,
That'll-
not all of us.
Hey, I understand. We're sitting here drinking with a tiefling. We're already, who would have thought?
Maybe we should invest in those cloaks sooner rather than later. Would you guys like some cloaks as well?
For someone who's drank in disguise as someone else, you can do it for a long time and you can kick that can down the road. But it doesn't stop you from any less self-loathing or hating yourself. So let me be the first person, and it doesn't fix anything. You better just
I am mean, and people are gonna have to deal with it. And that's
I'm
what
not
I'll
hiding.
tell them.
I'm not hiding this. Not hiding the city anymore.
fuck them.
That's right.
But if people ask if I'm the Red Devil of Baldur's Gate, you say no.
This is true. Hey, there's a lot
Because
of
I feel like there's a stigma there now.
But
I
you are
remember
famous.
that.
Why would you not want to?
Yeah,
No.
but then we just gave two really good examples of why we shouldn't we
Yes,
should
but no
lay
one's going to mess with you because they know how powerful you are. They've heard the stories.
okay, but I also have literally died twice.
Well, yeah, but those were different circumstances. The first time was yourself. That doesn't count.
there's already enough bias with tieflings from the refugees from El Terrell. We don't need to make it any worse. I mean, there's literally been a scar opened up to hell underneath this town. El Terrell was sucked into hell before we got here.
That's what the song is about. El Terrell.
No shit. That's what that's about.
Yeah, you can hear it. El Terrell.
I guess it always sounded so beautiful, and I really thought about what she was singing about.
It. I like to consider it hauntingly beautiful. Because it is beautiful.
What's it? What's the whole thing about? 'Cause it's older than what happened up there.
Well, El Terrell, it's the city that got sucked to hell. Everything changed just instantly. I mean, think about Baldur's Gate just being here. Okay, maybe it's a bad example, but yeah. And then all of a sudden you're just in hell.
Yeah, I'll pass.
I'm not really a fan of classical music anyway.
As he's saying that, Casher's kind of like looking up, like at the railings, and just kind of like still listening to the singing, and just kind of has a small smile. And even though he's telling the tale, he's just appreciative of being back here. And even though it wasn't much those many years ago, it's just it feels like he just feels like being in the company of an old friend, someone who gave him a help and a push in a direction. And he's just back. All right, well, let's get some food and some drinks. Pronto.
Slender woman comes over with a small brunette bun, well furnished apron, slightly worn. Looks like we have some hungry folks here.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have like a menu or something?
Snaps a finger and a couple of mage hands come out, floating their way, dropping down.
Ah, wonderful.
Thank you. Aelun's gonna take the menu and look at it.
Luckily there's a couple of illustrations that are on there. There's like 4. There's one of them is a whole roasted Cornish game hen. Down at the bottom there's a picture of a giant bread bowl filled with like steaming stew, and on the other side there's just a whole rack of ribs, and then a T-bone steak in the bottom quadrant, and the rest is actual text.
He's just gonna continue to kind of pretend to read the actual text.
Oh, wow, Aelun, you gotta try this. This looks amazing.
Try what?
Oh, right here, and I point to one of the texts. You gotta try that. I heard it's incredible. It's a garden salad.
Oh yes, that does look very very good. That is, I think that one is very good.
Yeah,
maybe I would go with the maybe something like, I was thinking something like this as he points to the ribs.
Oh no, but you see, look, between me and you, anytime they have pictures, they do that because they visually want it to look better than it actually tastes, and they're trying to encourage you. It's an upcharge. It's a technique. They're just trying to get you to pay more by visually showing you.
I'll take the French onion soup. That shit looks great.
That makes a lot of sense. I'll have this as he points to the salad. I'll have whatever. Give me 2 of these. Actually, I'm very hungry. Give me 2 of these.
Asher just kind of laughs to himself.
Pulls out the pencil, that's up in the bun, taking everything down.
I'll have a French onion soup with a bread bowl, and I'll have a rack of ribs.
Whole
Ribs.
full? Not the
yes,
lunch.
please.
Hungry
Full.
boy.
Yep. And ales for everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the French dip with the curly fries and the Coldlands Doppelbock.
Oh yeah. And what can I get for you? C peers over at Gitzi.
One of everything, please.
One of every
Item on the menu, just at least once. I'll probably, once I decide what I like most of all, then I'll come back for seconds or thirds.
She's processing this and looking over at you and seeing like the face of everybody else going, yeah, that's...
Make an assessment.
Okay, we'll just kind of start cycling through.
Yes, one at a time. We can start on the first page with the starters and appetizers, and then we can go to the shareable plates that aren't really going to be shareable for me. And then we can go to perhaps the seafood section, and then we can go to the pizza and continue from there.
And if you don't mind me, we're probably going to need a small deposit on this catering in Jin.
That's understandable. It's quite an investment, isn't it?
Jin slides over the gold. Mine. Yes, that will be just fine. Henry, can you get the weekend's catering table? We're just gonna set up a small buffet over here. Okay?
Poor Gitzi.
Kind of impromptu. Daniel, hey, we got a if you're working on the lunch menu, fuck. And you just hear that cook just fucking cast iron goes across the fucking room.
Oh, he sounds very happy. I'm very excited about this.
It's soft shell crab season, so it's
delicious.
everyone's coming in for a soft shell crab sandwich and a la carte today. So he's got a busy day. It's okay. We're used to it.
Is there not enough soft-shelled crab? I can get 2 of something else instead.
No. That's the whole point. It's to eat it. It's the season. No,
Right.
there'll be plenty. And by the way, you're the greatest advertisement here for literally everything. So you're gonna do my job for like the whole day.
Perfect.
Everyone's gonna be jealous. You're that table.
Yes. Could I also get those condiments as well? Like just little packets and bowls already?
Oh,
just in case.
we're gonna. And the mage hands are already coming by.
Yes.
They're dropping carts
Napkins as well.
And
for a messy table.
And unlike Chick-fil-A, when you order a medium nugget tray, which is roughly, 100 nuggets, you get more than 8 ounces of sauce. Coming at you, Chick-fil-A.
Shots fired.
Take that.
With all the mage hands, as I just lean over to Aelun and I'm like, isn't magic great?
I mean, yes. What do you want me to say?
No, I'm just like all the mage hands and stuff. It's just, man.
Well, you're not gonna get people to work these days.
This is the first time that I'm seeing a magic. It's an okay trick. I mean, the disappearing trick was better.
Ouch. I would like to use my chef's
Suppose it was.
Oh, let's go. As you guys crack that chef's feast, go for it for real. Go grab a beverage. You're back home.
Sweet.
Yo, I need to grab a snack or something. I'm fucking hungry now.
It's food time.
Fuck me bringing up soft shell crab season, because now it's what I want.
Blame you.
Yeah, you did that to yourself.
True. My fault. I like how it's probably 62 degrees where Mang is at right now, but he looks like he's hunkered down for
Don't you hate?
Icewind Dale, dude. Look at that Californian over there, dude.
Dude,
look at him.
Temperature has dropped 10 degrees since this episode started.
Dude, I don't know what global free, like when I walk out tonight, it's supposed to be 29.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's probably 57 out there right now. Just judging by the hair standing up on my arm.
Oh, ooh, 57.
Asshole.
Gotta love it. I come from that weird part of the country where it gets both extremes. Hey, even I'm wearing pants. Most of the time I'm wearing shorts, but even I got freaking pants on. Yeah, we're below freezing tonight. For show. Oh yeah, keep it on 60? Dude, back in college, we would keep it at freaking 55 at the house. You see your fucking breath in that home. God, it's good to hear this sound again. It's good to be back in the city. You happy I don't live near the snow belt? I like the snow though. I don't want to shovel it like you have to shovel it, but I like it. I mean, hell, this last winter, the first time I ever got literally that I could remember getting snowed in. That shit was wild. You thought we'd go the whole time without ever coming back? Oh, come on. Oh, 54th apartment. Hey, it's all fun and games until you freeze a pipe. Oh, shit. Freezing pipes, no bueno. By the way, hope you had a good session, Dungeon Knights. Hope you had a good one, 90.
Tag, baby. Go get some.
Thank you. I'm gonna go get me some more tea, bro.
Yes, sir. Get that voice. I'll treat it up.
It's mainly because I can't pour beer yet. We're still getting there.
What a trooper. Coating that voice with all that tea, making sure that he can do D&D all week just for you. Saint RoBear is what we should have named that island. Oh, Squirrel, I don't know what I'd do if I couldn't play 3 nights a week. My wife is a very forgiving person. Let's just put it that way. Spend 3 nights in the garage instead of watching Netflix with her. Cheers. I'm so glad I hear this music again. So glad we got to come back to the Elf Song Tavern. Like the first place I thought where we could land again would be here. Oh, I love it. I love it. What does that mean? We still have to make with Gitzi's one step, one soup. And I will never let her live that down. Don't you know? I need my strength. One step, one soup. And now she just ordered one of everything off the menu. Oh, we're gonna try some really cool from Elf Song Tavern. I'm excited. Yes, Chubby, 3 cheers for Superman for sure. She'll appreciate that. Many times I've tried to coax her to come and play D&D with us, but you know, housewives calls. That and Below Deck. And what's the one with Andy Cohen that she loves to watch on Bravo? Oh, I can't remember the name of it right now. I'm going to say Up All Night, but that's wrong. Your recurring bar was the Rainbow Bar? Oh my God, we used to have a rainbow. No, that was in LA. I was going to say there was a rainbow in LA, but there's not a rainbow in San Diego. Fire breathing dragon. That's cool. Lockie, I don't plan on trying to take any food from Gitzi, that which she does not offer. If she says, hey, try this, it's really good. I've literally just witnessed her watch or just devour a pumpkin and a pumpkin goblin in the last 24 hours. I'm not with that turtle.
I just want to say I love this song.
Oh, dude, I was talking about that earlier. Just how good it feels to hear this song again. Like the first time we were in this, it was very etheric, very dark, very spooky. Now it just feels comfortable. Now I just feel like we're back at a place where we don't have to worry about being swallowed by sea demons.
I don't know. We'll see if I meet the ghost lady again.
I mean, I'll be surprised if he doesn't make a play. At least.
I mean, I will. But we'll see. We'll see.
Gotta go upstairs for that.
I still remember, you know, that's one of those scenes from this campaign I vividly remember was that note that was pinned to the wall where she went through it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
Such a cool moment when you got that manifest from her.
Yeah.
And right after this, we went to the docks and Asher murdered some people.
You got to take it to the dark place every time, don't you?
I'm just
I'm just stating facts.
recapping.
Yes, I remember that fireball and the fireball when he got me out of the stockade. So, you know.
Pretty sure you jumped in the water and were no help in that. Wasn't that the one?
Oh, that was the one I tried to make the leap across, and then had to swim and then climb up before I could get into the fight. Yeah, you were laying bodies out on the deck while I was still trying to get into the fight. Hey, I tried to cat jump. Big risk, big rewards, or big risk, no rewards.
There's someone else I want to see too.
Ooh.
Is it the
the baker.
Yep.
Elsie.
Like 10 years older now, though.
Well, he doesn't look 10 years older. He's like mentally 10 years older, but physically he's not. That's at least what.
Very subtle differences. You can see like a little change, but not a lot. Mostly my wardrobe. It's a lot nicer and fancier.
Looks like a G now instead of a kid.
Yeah.
He came back wearing a lot of furs,
I'm a furry.
a lot of leopard print.
Okay, Carol Baskin, relax.
So, is there a story as to why Becca's chair is that of like a side chair?
We have a couple of those chairs that we got for like $5 from a hotel that was renovating.
I was gonna say it looks like grandma's chair, and I like it.
They're really comfortable, and we've been meaning to reupholster them for years now. We just haven't, and they're really comfortable though.
I don't know why you need to reupholster them. They're kind of badass.
Oh, it's torn underneath.
It's kind of torn.
I'm sitting on the torn part.
Okay, that I understand. I was just like the overall print and aesthetic is very like retro throwback, and I'm kind of into it.
Right? It's
Like Glam would appreciate the ever loving out of that chair.
It's a classic.
It's definitely a classic, like 90s print.
86.
80s, 90s.
Yeah, 100%.
Paisley, floral.
That's before it all went to those dark brown colors that early 90s homes were famous for.
Radio's our interior decorator.
A lot of muted
Hey,
greens.
I have a wife who's a fashion stylist, so I kind of have to know my or she calls me out on it.
No, we got them. Yeah, got them from like a hotel that was like, they were like $5 a piece. We're like, yeah, we'll reupholster these. We just
Never.
Like quoted at $500. I'm like, no.
Hey, you can learn how to do it yourself on YouTube.
You can do a lot with a staple gun.
Damn right. Staple gun and a stream. That's all you need.
Yeah. Because I really want to air all my mistakes.
Oh, come on. Between you playing Mass Effect and reupholstering your chair, that's riveting content. Mudcat standing over your shoulder going, no, that's not how you do it.
Yeah, but staying off screen the entire time, just the commentary.
Yes, 100%.
Gotta play to your strengths.
Yes. Damn right.
But he also makes commentary in the stream. He's like typing as he's yelling at you.
Of course.
Got the wireless mic on him.
Nobody wants to look at me, but they just want to hear my one-liners.
You have good one-liners.
Oh yeah, nailed that one. Hey.
Oh, radio. You really, really sold that one, didn't you?
I tried. I tried as hard as I could.
Hey. The intensity on that. I buy it.
So all that old, disco Saturday night DJing I used to do.
I love that username. Damn Squirrels 78.
That brings good energy to it too.
I'm here for that. Because
you guys settle into the creature comforts of the Elf Song Tavern. For the first time in a good while, it begins to fill in with the lunch crowd as the buffet that you guys have ordered begins to propagate, and you guys are indeed the eye of all customers as they come in, buying bits and bobs of different parts of your meal as it comes through, but always continually having a fresh pile of soft shell crabs inside because they're hawking the fresh catch as they always do. The French onion soups come out with a perfect layer of cheese up over the top and savory. Beef stews are great. Aelun, it's a bit odd because they bring out this first bowl of just all greens. Everybody else is chowing down, getting their protein on. You get a giant pile of rabbit food.
Are Asher's ribs out yet?
No, ribs haven't come out yet.
I think that, excuse me, I think that that maybe you brought me the wrong thing. I think I was supposed to have maybe we switched the table. I was supposed to have something over there, and maybe that.
No, you actually, you pointed to that. That's, I thought it was definitive.
Yes.
You have that clean fighter kind of build. I thought maybe you were trying to cut weight at the moment.
That is, yeah, no, you're right. That is my mistake. You're right. I did point to that one, and that was what it said. Yes. He's gonna glare at Asher.
We can get some more ribs in.
No. You're right.
That'll be fine. That'll be fine.
No, I need to lose a few pounds. I'm a little heavy. It's okay.
It'll be okay. He's gonna. The ribs I ordered are actually for him. It's a joke.
No, I don't want your ribs. I don't want your arcane ribs.
You can see
okay.
Daniel the cook in the back. He's had a moment like he's smoking outside the kitchen door, just like right next to the old codger with a pipe. He's just eyeing over at the table, seeing what destruction is going to be next. Just he whips that towel over his shoulder so passive aggressively before he wipes the sweat off and goes back into the kitchen. They're so temperamental when they have, for God forbid, we have a busy lunch on a Wednesday. Don't worry about him.
It's okay.
I mean, is he allowed to drink in the kitchen? Can we at least buy him a pint for all this wonderful food he's serving?
You don't want to, it's kind of a Mogwai situation with Daniel. You'll want after.
All right,
yeah,
you know what? Put a pint on the tab for him after a shift.
We've gotten so trendy. It's actually on the menu down at the bottom. You can buy them around.
So much has changed in just a few weeks or months. How long has it been? Never mind.
Know how long it's been, but
rhetorical question. I was just trying to. Never mind.
About 10 years.
Oh wow. Yeah. Lots changed, but the song remains the same. To give you a wink.
Yes. Yes.
Roll perception checks. First DC is an easy one. 12.
Based on hearing or smell?
This is all hearing.
Oh God, that's terrible.
Hold on, I gotta refresh. Oh, there it goes. Never mind.
Oh my God, 32. What the?
Wow.
I hear everything. There's rats in the kitchen.
Angel's fart.
Angel's fart.
Wait till I pull out my hearing horn that I have.
Great googly moogly. Asher 32.
That's me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Aelun 32.
I rolled 19.
Everybody's going to be able to pick up on the conversation. You hear a group of construction workers over the table not too far. How we coming along with that construction over on the Basilisk Gate? Too much fucking rain. It's going to take forever. Those Poor folks, they gotta walk all the way damn near around the city just to get in. What a fucking shit show. This is gonna take fucking forever. What do you expect? The whole fucking thing came down. You know, since we're running on 2 dukes over here. Yeah, I got a number 2 for you, buddy. You come to understand that something is wrong with the Basilisk Gate, and it is under construction. No longer open to and from traffic. Mention of only 2 dukes instead of the typical 4.
That was weird. What do you think is going on with the gate?
It's gotta be fucking bad for him to shut. It's
never closed.
It's like the main one for merchandise.
How are you supposed to get through? How are you supposed to get around?
It's a rather big
You have to go all the way around?
Yeah.
Can somebody ask him at least?
Aelun will just kind of turn around and what is wrong with the gate?
Fucker's falling apart. Piece of shit.
What happened? We've only been gone like a couple weeks.
Oh, yeah, you picked a couple of fucking weeks to get out of here. Just, no big deal. Double assassination, and we damn near had one of the fucking gates fall over. If you're a civil servant, your life's hell right now.
Who's trying to kill the servants?
Wouldn't we like to know? They'll just talk about the Diamond Eyes bullshit, and who knows? They killed, the old guild leader. What was her name? Yeah, Lady Keen. Oh, 9 Fingers? Yeah. Gone. We lost, Van Thampur. Yeah, no shocker there.
And you don't have any idea who did any of it?
No, they caught the fellow that took care of 9 Fingers and Dillard Portier, but Van Thampur, that was sounded like a change of the guard kind of thing, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I yes. Mm-hmm.
Politics,
no
right? Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, I said politics. Yes, fuck them. As he turns around in his chair, he takes a bite of salad and chews it and goes, and decides, and then takes his beer and pours his beer on the salad, and then continues to eat it.
Oh, that one got me.
Caesar IPA. I'm in.
Why would you do that?
We're getting a fermentable on there.
So gross.
It's just a light spring lager.
If it was soured enough, a little vinegar, little sour beer vinaigrette.
Pours the strawberry lambic vinaigrette.
Strawberry. Oh my God, that's on a menu somewhere. You know it is.
Creamsicle.
100.
So wait, like 2 people got assassinated, and the gate?
Yeah, they said that somebody broke the gate. I don't know, how is that even possible?
They just said that Portier is dead, that Thampir is dead. Holy shit.
Do you know who any of those guys were?
Wait, wasn't the 9-finger person the person that we were?
That's who we fucking owe the money.
Wait, we owed the money to the 9?
Yeah,
So we don't owe any money anymore. So we're not really hunted down here.
Which means I'm not hunted anymore either.
Mm-hmm. Cheers! Gitzi.
I'm excited about it. Yeah.
Yeah, we need another round of onion rings and ale and meat over here, please.
I think I will have those ribs now, please.
Fuck!
Thank you, Daniel.
Better put another round on that's 2 after his shift.
As my ribs come out, I actually just immediately slide them over. These were actually for you the whole time, Aelun. It was It was a joke.
I don't want your sympathy ribs.
They're not sympathy ribs, actually. They're shared. It's for everyone, but I figured you'd probably want the most since you just had the salad so far. But you were creative with the ale. I was not expecting that, but that was. Did it improve the taste actually?
No.
Oh well. Well,
I will take these ribs, but I am now. I am watching you.
These
All right.
there green
All of
sleeves.
the time.
Just
You
eat,
move.
eat the ribs he gave you.
You move, I move.
good. If you move, I move.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Here, here, Baldur's Gate Gazette. Baldur's Gate Gazette.
Oh,
You
I'll
get a
take
copy
one.
of that?
Oh, okay. Well, he'll take one. We'll share.
I mean, I'll share with you.
Front
Since it's sitting
page.
next to you.
Duke Belin Stelmane. Pronounced dead. After a long battle with health and seizures, has passed away. Ain't a number fucking 2 job anymore. You got one man left. Literal hell and back. Older's it. Older Ravengard is the only reigning duke currently inside the city.
There's
And
only
all-
one left?
Only one now.
So well, maybe now that there's only one, some things would maybe get done around this place.
That doesn't seem like an odd thing. Like, typically, if there's only one left, how did they survive? Why were they the one left?
He barely. He's the first one to have the assassination target on his back. You think that meeting they had at El Terrell was just out of coincidence and they just happened to get sucked down to fucking hell that day? Bullshit. Somebody wanted his ass. If it weren't for that group, fucking heroes, I tell you. Bring the whole fucking city out. Gave the Hell Riders purpose again. They say fucking Azrael flew right out of fucking hell. You believe that shit?
Do you know what they're talking about?
No.
Yeah, haven't you heard the story?
How have you heard the story? You've been with us.
What's the story?
I was here for a long goddamn time before I
El
met
Terrell
you guys.
is what the song is about. It's city gets sucked into hell.
Well, the song is
and-
Yes, but he was
older than
talking
the
about
city
the
getting
last-
sucked into hell.
when we
But
were
yeah,
done.
but
yes, but
it-
what I'm
it-
saying is yeah.
yeah, the whole fucking city, it went to hell and back. Went all the way to Avernus, man.
Jeez.
Yeah. And Ravengard went down with it and came out. That's what they said. They came out with Azrael, the old archangel turned archdevil, turned back to angel again.
Do you think that this devil angel would know where I could find a god?
Oh, good grief.
Probably would know where to find a devil. We
Aelun,
already have one of those to deal with, Aelun. Maybe just one at a time.
if I'm willing to bet dollars to gold, chances are, whatever's going on here, you want some real thick eternal plane bull, then just follow the plot line.
Oh,
Because
no,
I got a feeling.
yeah, there's more down at the bottom page. They're talking about appointments down there.
Appointments? Where? Hold on. Asher, move the page over.
Yeah, look
All
at
right.
that. Oh, wow. Lyra Portier. The niece of... Yeah. The niece of the one that got killed. Dillard Portier. He's the one that got killed in the assassination. The man with the diamond eyes thing that they're just talking about. That's his niece. She's come all the way from Cholt. She's a flaming fist person too. Oh shit! It's all.
There are a lot of big names there.
Well, technically, Baldur's Gate's under military only rule at the moment. You know what that means? Politics season has begun.
Oh no.
There's a void.
I guess we should eat up, because that's hungry talk. Gitzi's gonna move another plate closer to her.
Oh, Gitzi, you say it's hungry talk, but it's also talk about advantage.
What do we need advantage for?
We got a ship. We might be able to run a few goods in and out of Baldur's Gate that they can't get.
Ugh.
Once a pirate
work.
Once a pirate, always a pirate. I'm just saying.
Well, we got to do something to keep up with this kind of lifestyle, you know?
This creates a need. It's not like we're going to go sign up for the guard.
No.
Not joining the Flaming Fist, first person.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
But he's not wrong. I mean, and it would be good to make some contacts, right? People with some influence.
There's going to be some parties in Gitzi. Parties mean free food.
All right, I'm in. Who do I need to talk to?
Don't worry.
Literally lifting a hand over the chin, like, yes, we are on the same page.
We're going to take all these assholes for a ride. I've never had this kind of mobility before. I want to know what it looks like. I'm not saying that I want to be some asshole in an ivory tower, but I'd kind of like to have a drink or two in it every once in a while, right?
Jen, if Asher has taught us anything, this is our chance to eat, drink, and be fucking merry, because we don't know when.
Yeah, we fucking earned it.
Sorry, Asher, I didn't mean to use you as an example, but
No, I mean it's fine. I've been to some of those parties. They're crazy. I mean, they're different in the Feywild, but
hold on.
What?
Stop. Wait. You literally got destroyed in the material plane by a spear of annihilation and went to parties in the Fey.
Point of order. I think the word that you're looking for is cheekios.
Okay.
yeah, I mean, it wasn't me.
That dude was pretty party when we met him. Like,
Yeah.
everybody else was kind of like, oh, you summoned us here. And that dude, he kind of looked like he wanted to party.
No, he's the life of a party. Every time. Everybody that's at a party, if Cheekios shows up, everybody knew him. It was the crazy. I swear it was the craziest thing. He would just say, "Hey, I've got to go to this dinner. Do you want to come with?" And then we would go to a dinner, and there would be all of these extravagant people from all different walks of life. I mean, any creature, person that you could think of was there, and I think maybe 100% of the people knew Cheekios. And what starts as a simple dinner does not ever end as a simple dinner when Cheekios shows up.
So did you learn from him?
Yeah, I learned a lot from Cheekios.
Perfect. Then you can lead our parties here. We'll trust you to make sure that the fun doesn't end.
Well,
The official party master. Don't you need a hat for that or something?
Well, first off, if you're going to go to any kind of remotely exquisite party, everybody's got to change, except for me. I look good. But you all have to change because there's a dress code, always.
What is wrong with
Whoa.
This
I
is
bathe
nice.
now.
Yeah. Well, you're passable and you have the nice coat, but I'm just saying there's formal attire. There's formal attire. You want to be dressed up and presentary, and you want people to see you, and they want the first impression to be, I'm important, regardless if you are or not. At least that's what Cheekios told me.
Any of that have to do with clothes?
This
What you're saying
man,
That's a big part of it.
We need to go shopping.
You have to look the part in order to walk the walk. Because if you walk in
dress up like a doll.
squabble, then no one's gonna pay you any mind, or they're gonna ask you to go get more drinks. I made that mistake the first party I went into. I ended up serving drinks for like 3 hours before Chikios remembered I existed, and then came and got me, and then the party happened.
Wait, hold on. So what you're saying is we need to peacock a little to be accepted by the upper echelon.
Yes.
Aelun, you should love this. It's flaunt a little, get a little. You show a little extra panache as he flips his dagger up, juggles it between his hands, and you get a little extra further.
I don't know what any of that means.
Okay.
Oh
Or Aelun, and I think I have a good idea for you. We get you into the best fighter outfit we can, and we flaunt you like you're our prized fighter.
Okay.
And I guarantee you, someone with a lot of money has some great fighter themselves, and they'll match you up, and you could find a match that is of enough caliber.
I'm hearing you. I am understanding, but and I don't want to rain on your parade here, but most of the best fighters that I have ever seen were when I fought. We fought naked.
Just give him a bath and you should be good to go then, right?
I'm just confused. Like
You fought dick out?
Was there mud involved?
Yes, there was mud everywhere. It's the pits. They call it the pits for a reason.
And you were naked? You were mud wrestling?
Everyone is a werewolf.
It actually sounds very primal.
Oh,
Hey, keep that fucking down.
You transform as a werewolf.
okay. Well,
What do you need clothes for?
But this is. Okay, I'm not an expert, but when I was most people actually fight in clothes.
Not the best ones. That's probably why they suck.
Actually, false, because rich people have money, and if they're investing in a fighter, then they deck them out with super magical stuff.
Yeah, but what
Usually.
rich people don't know about the movement and the flexibility and the being able
No,
to get your head
that's why they
back.
pay for someone to do it for them. It's like their prized puppet. They're just like, oh yes, look at my champion who's been undefeated and done X. Look, there was this what was it? It was like an elephant person. Oh, I'm blanking on his name. Gosh dang it. Maybe it was Miggy. I don't remember. But anyway, he would flaunt about how he has this fantastic fighter. I mean, that's all he would ever talk to. I mean, I think I saw him at like 4 parties with Chikios, and I swear that's all he ever talked to. But the shtick is that all he wanted to do was have people bet against him because that's how he made his money. Because this guy was so good, he would beat everybody he ever fought.
None of this makes any sense. Gitzi, back me up here. You have made a lot of weapons for a lot of fighters. Most of them naked, yes.
Yeah, well, yes. I mean, you have to wear armor if you plan on getting hit. But if you plan on being the attacker, you don't have to really worry about that. And if anything, the more armor you wear, the more it hinders your ability to move on the field.
Yes, you see, clothes are the problem.
Depending on the fighter you are.
Again, I don't want to rain on your parade, but who are you going to believe? She makes the weapons, I use the weapons.
Yeah,
Sure.
but
If you want to fight naked.
Thank you.
I just don't think you should show up to the party naked. That's not a good start.
Yes, I will show up in my coat, and then I will take the coat off later when the fight starts.
He's got a nice pirate coat.
I mean, he
It's
does.
a very nice coat.
It was Kirkley's coat.
And the
You
buttons
can't-
are fairly secure, so you could probably leave
I'm
that
only
on and
missing,
trust
like,
it to
one of
stay
them.
on for a while.
It's kind of funny to think about him. He's got a dick out underneath Kirkley's coat. That's a pirate move.
He's literally dicking Kirkley.
I have pants on right now. I'm not fighting at the moment.
Who's the savage soul now?
Okay, but you've never once, when we've been in a fight, taken off all your clothes. I'm real confused.
But it was because we weren't warmed up yet. Once the fight had really got going, then
Oh,
Oh, so you have to like get it going first.
Yes, I have to get excited first before. I can take
oh
my
my!
pants off.
I'm not drunk enough to talk about Aelun's Rook's Red Rocket. Okay. God.
All right, I got an idea. All right, so
Maybe we just avoid parties.
No, there's free food there.
We're going to the parties.
Just relax. now that the ale's hitting me, I think I remember a seamstress not too far away from the armor we visited the last time. So we finish up here, we peacock a little bit, we go see that armor, what's her name? Come on, Gitzi.
Oh, I have no idea. I'm terrible with
Aelun.
names.
So,
I didn't ask what her name was.
She was very nice, so I'm sure we'll be okay.
Asher?
Checks notes.
Very nice.
Wasn't it Marielius or something? It started with an M, right? It was like Marielies or
Man,
something.
we remembered it when we were on the boat. It's Marieli.
Thank you. It's Marieli.
Right, guys. It's been 10 years. Okay.
It's not panty mayonnaise. Jesus Christ.
Ugh. Go to Marieli's. See if she has Aelun's claw done.
She's not going to have.
It's not going to have the claw done.
With Gitzi.
It was supposed to be a collaboration. We'll be lucky if that thing hasn't been pawned.
She's probably sold the ingot by now.
She can't work on it without me. It's a process. I have to make sure that I'm the one who's doing it. So I don't need to work a little bit. You two can all go.
You know what? Better idea. We stop there first, and then we go get some nice clothes.
Very
because, oof, even I think I stink.
Yeah, you always.
Well, I mean, we haven't wanted to say anything.
Okay.
Easy patchouli.
I can smell you from here.
We should put a plan together because obviously that's important because you guys fought about 25 minutes on the boat about it. So it's very important. But also, don't we have to find a place to live? Isn't that very important too? Shouldn't we get a place to stay too? Shouldn't that be step one?
I already told you can stay at my house.
No, actually, we can't because the Basilisk Gate. We can't get there.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
We'd have to walk
Unless
all
you
the
wanna
way
walk
around
all
town.
the way around every day.
I
Oh,
was already
fuck
promised
that.
the first floor somewhere.
We'll have to get a fucking carriage. Oh.
We're not getting carriages.
Okay, we don't. Well, we don't have to get carriages. Oh, I forgot. You can't.
Like a good donkey. They're
Shit.
fun.
We're in Baldur's Gate. No, there's no animals.
There's no. What, a
Everybody-
scooter?
Ooh,
You think I
don't know.
can balance on a scooter?
I don't know.
One
I don't know if
for each foot.
10 is enough for remember some place that I might have stooped in and stayed.
Yeah, inside Baldur's Gate, there is no there is no animal traffic. All horses have to be stabled outside the city.
But well, then fine. What about this place? There's the upstairs. Do they have rooms?
Yeah, I say that we probably home base here first, and then we have we shop around. We see what we can afford.
Do they have real estate agents here? Maybe if we're here long term, we could look at something like an apartment.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe maybe extended stay in the inn for a while wouldn't be that bad either. You kind of get built-in meals. It's not a bad deal.
Yes.
I'm fine with it. I love this
Wrong,
place.
Jen. If we can work built-in meals to the price, it's good sailing right there.
Well, it opens us up for more time to, I don't know, have a vocation.
What, you mean work?
Well,
Dude, I smuggle shit. I don't know what a vocation is.
this pirate horde is only going to last for so long. And while it's awesome right now, I know what it's like to spend all your money.
Yeah, we'll find
You and me
something.
both.
I actually wanted to get some schooling in.
But aren't you a little old to go to school?
Well, no, you're never old enough to learn magic. There's always more magic to learn. And for me, I took a short 3-week course in the Feywild sort of. It was kind of like an impromptu thing. I met this pixie. It was anyway, story for another time. But I've been really kind of intrigued in trying to get. Well, you know how I specialize in abjuration magic.
Oh, yes,
Which is the magic. Yeah, of course. You know, Aelun. It's the protection magic, and I've been wanting to try and learn more and get better at seeing if I can do like enchantments of the abjuration magic on things. I think that would be really great, because then that allows me a way to help people without needing to be there. So, it can be small things to start with, right? Rings, or like, maybe shields, or armors and stuff like it. It starts small, but it's a long process to learn. And I figured it sounds like we're going to be here for a while, so maybe I could find, someone who does that and start learning.
We'll get you an apprenticeship. That's what we're looking for. Well, honestly, you probably would find one over by the blacksmith as well, since obviously once people get custom-made materials, they might want to upgrade it in such a way.
Yeah. I mean, I need to learn from an enchanter of some kind. So,
They probably would have set up shop nearby, though. I mean, location is everything. Trust me, I used to be a little bit of a wandering shop my own. And if you were set up in the right place, you could get a nice order of things, of how people came along and bought all of the things that they needed. If you make them run, they'll not come to you.
Yeah, I mean, usually it's like middle, like upper class. I mean, and that sounds maybe like elitist, but I mean, enchanting stuff's very expensive. And at least that's what I was told.
It can be, but ultimately, blacksmith shops can only be so far.
Well, and that's my point is to me, I think it would be really cool to help the people that really need it, and not just, like, sure, making some money would be great, right? To help pay for whatever we need. But, the skills are very useful, and I'm learning something new. And I'm also improving my current abjuration studies, because there's so much more I learned this incredible spell. I can't wait to show you. It is amazing. You're gonna see it, and I learned quite a few spells. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm doing that thing again. I'm just excited. Okay, there's a lot of cool things that we can do. It's gonna be great.
I think that we can make some money. There are a lot of ways to make money in Baldur's Gate, as he's gonna wink at Jinrid. Said there's a lot of things we can do. If you want to get the job, get the job.
And if Waith was here, he'd be like, you two, get a room.
So when do we get to go to the parties with the food?
Because he's taking a break from like pulling meat off a drumstick.
There's food all around you right now.
Well, it's okay to look forward to your next meal. You have to have something to live for.
What would Mierzo say about you not appreciating what you have right now in front of you?
Oh, don't lecture me. He already does.
That is where you get it from.
Get what from? I don't know what you're talking about.
Nothing.
Pass those bowls of cherries over here.
When do we get fucking... Oh my god.
When the fuck do we get ice cream?
Excuse me, miss.
Yes.
Do you have rooms here for long-term rent?
We actually do. It's very rare that they come available. How did you... Very timely.
Well, that's great. This is my favorite place in Baldur's Gate. I haven't been to many, but this is the favorite so far.
It's a lot of people's favorite place. It's been around for a long time.
I can see why. How many rooms do you have available? We'd probably want to do like a monthly basis, monthly.
And that's
With board, room and board.
oh, and board. I'll be right back. Let me see what we can swing. 1 second. And when she turns around, Daniel looks at her like, no, they haven't
Quit right now.
They haven't placed anything else. If I have to go to the market for a third fucking time today, okay? That means we're busy and you should be happy. At least look, we have all these mage hands here now. You're not having to run it from table to table. Be thankful for what you have. This place is so old, it's bullshit. See what I'm working with over here? You'll be just fine. Let me... Daniel, you handle the kitchen. I'll handle the front. It's a team, right? Fucking team, right? And he passively aggressively whips his towel over his shoulder and wipes this. Oh, he's dying.
I've worked in the back of a kitchen for so many years. This is all just memories. Just memories. That large group on that Wednesday lunch. I'm like, why are you 13 grandmothers in here eating, and why are you guys all ordering pork chops? Like, come on.
Because you make the best pork chops in town.
It's 11:15 on a Wednesday morning. Come on.
Come on. What do you mean that? For me, it was always, they want the po' boys all dressed. Where's the college kids that just want meat and cheese? I gotta cut 18 fucking more tomatoes over here. She disappears off in the back. Wonder if man, it'd be kind of awesome, really. I've never lived. Well, you know, I always kind of wanted to like live in a bar, but like I kind of like lived outside the bar, like in the alley between the bars. That would be pretty cool.
Little luxuries, Jen. Little luxuries.
I suppose it's not too early to start living the dream, as they say.
This will be like my first permanent place.
You know, they may knock a little bit off rent if you do, performance shit for them.
I'm
Josiah.
not there yet.
Hey, I suggestion.
I'm pretty comfortable. Like, hey, I'm getting better at writing, but I think
I could be your assistant. I kind of know how to juggle.
I'm gonna stick to this magic thing. It's working out a lot better.
That's fine. I even had a sequined outfit for this.
You have a sequin outfit?
Sequence outfit?
I mean,
Does it have like a peacock feather and like a little crown?
I regret saying anything.
Roddy,
Please,
come on down.
Tell us more about this, Gitzi, that you've openly admitted and now is canon.
No, it was when I was a little younger. I used to be in a dance troupe, and we would do a little shuffle.
And she'll even stand. She'll slide off the bench a little bit, and you can see her kind of doing a little razzle dazzle.
And we used to have these matching headbands with beautiful sequins of all different colors around, and we'd wear that, and we had skirts made of feathers, and when we moved, it looked really pretty.
I
None
love
of you
it.
are
Performance check.
complimenting this.
I'm
This
curious.
Is how
I
you
love
give you a
this.
free show. Why am I not hearing
I
applause
love
of some sort?
Sorry.
Thank you. She's gonna slide back into her chair.
And bring me more food.
And your waitress comes back. We actually have room for all of you. We have a perfect ensuite on one side we can throw the rest of these knuckleheads in, and we actually have a small private room for you. That would be
So it's
great.
One room, multiple beds.
Oh, everyone has a bed. We have a full private room for you, Gitzi.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then we have suite style living on the other side, rooms for everyone. You actually have a whole extra bed in case you have a guest.
Oh.
How much?
With board, figuring it out, you can just maintain in between wealthy and shit. What was the other?
Not wealthy. Comfortable?
Comfortable.
Yes, wealthy and comfortable. You will be dropping down after the first month. You'll need to start stockpiling. You'll start to need to get some more cash in, but you can hold this lease.
What do we think?
Well, it's better than living in Aelun's shack with a knife.
That's true.
That is it's just rude.
I'm sorry, I didn't get to see it. I've just heard stories about it. It terrifies me.
Nice house. I built it myself.
Yeah, over a drainage ditch.
But some people would. You're telling me that you don't want a plumbing system in your house?
Oh, trust me, I love getting a chance to take a big, massive crap wherever I feel like it, because it all goes to the same place where everybody else's massive craps are going.
What are we
Make a
even
good
talking about?
Hey, I think Aelun did a wonderful job with his house, with what he was able to afford and do, and it was a place with a roof over our heads. I think it was great, Aelun.
I'm just saying, Asher, he was a champion beyond his means. That's what I'm saying. He could have lived a lot better than how he did.
But thank you, Asher. But this doesn't let you off the hook. I still remember what you did here today.
That's fine.
So
We're in.
produces a couple of keys. Oh yeah, I'll need Daniel, we're gonna need 3. What the fuck is wrong with today? It's
Oh,
Push it to the limit, Daniel.
maybe we don't want to stay here, guys.
I mean, Daniel may kill us in our sleep.
well, it'll give him some more leans in.
God, Daniel sounds like a dog. Barking.
Barking with anger.
We can space things out a little bit. It'll be just fine. Here,
Gitzi doesn't always eat like this.
that's
Right. No, I definitely don't.
Jinrid looks over and goes, that's a lot.
And sometimes we can go eat in other places. I don't know. I can go pick my own fruit if I have to.
It'll be just fine. You'll love and it's matter of fact, with this kind of arrangement, I think Daniel could make 4 trips to the market a day. Ah! Fuck!
The dude's gonna die of like a heart attack.
But think of all those free beers.
It's like one of the chefs on below deck.
Free beer. No, I haven't told him yet.
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to help out. He
I've
seems
been-
very angry.
I know. I've been pimping him the whole time. Don't worry. It'll be great.
Guess there's no free beers.
Why would you kid about that?
I wasn't. I'm just backpedaling from saying something I wasn't supposed. I'm gonna go upstairs to my room. And Asher does go.
By the way,
But
we've just been so formal. I haven't even been able to introduce myself. I'm Ashton, by the way, manager here.
Ashton. What a lovely name. I'm Asher.
Wild. Nice to meet you, Asher.
Likewise.
Nope.
I'm gonna go check out the room.
Follow me. Come this way. We have you guys all on a block on this side. And you can see Gitzi has her own personal room interconnected by a door.
Right here. I assume?
Yep.
Or is it the bottom ones?
Nope. This is the ones right there. You got it.
All right. Sweet.
And we have our own interconnected fucking dual fireplace. You can actually yell at each other from either sides if you wanted to.
That's
special.
Cool. Wait, so this is Gitzi's room right here?
Mm-hmm.
I love that Gitzi's room is quite literally the room where the deal was struck.
Yep.
And I'm going to leave it at that.
I saw the same and I thought the same.
Does the in the room, what's the ceiling situation like? Is it got rafters or like what kind of?
Long beams.
Yeah. Aelun's gonna walk up and slap those beams and kind of like do a pull up on one and just.
Oh, 100%. They're sturdy as AF.
He's gonna climb up on it and kind of like lay down on it. Yes, this will do.
Congratulations, you're Sting. You look good up there.
Is it well? It is you know, it's not as comfortable as the one back at home, but it you know, it will do.
This is like ours. Oh man, Jin goes over and he lays down, and you see the face of a man who's never owned a bed before. Oh man. Oh, this is great. You think they still do the linens? Like, if you're staying here, like, oh man. Now I'm jealous of Jen because my linens don't get fucking done.
Oh, Jinrid, I thought that was my bed. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
There's 5 of them here. Look,
I know it's a joke.
Yo, check this out. You can like push them together. Oh man.
You can make like a pillow fort.
Wait. Hold on 1 second. Push them all together.
Oh yes.
I like where this is going.
Push them all together. I need to do something.
Push 3 of them together on that far side.
Oh my god.
Aelun will flip off the beam and try to do a belly flop on him.
Oh yeah, dude, roll it. Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Oh yeah, I'm good at that one.
Oh my god, you almost had it. 23. It just and a little dust fucking comes up. I give it a 10. Perfect landing.
Bravo, well done.
You try. Go.
Who, me?
It's you, and he'll even like put his hands out to like boost you up.
Oh, I'm not
Come on.
I'm not very acrobatic.
Yeah,
I'm not like.
You're the Red Devil of Baldur's Gate.
That's exactly.
With him helping you, you're going to be able to get up to the beam just fine. Acrobatics check as we're all watching.
I want to insight check Aelun because he's been hinting at remembering what I did at lunch. I don't know if I trust him right now.
You don't know shit.
All right. I trust you with my life.
Peer
Let's go.
Asher.
Yeah, you don't. You just jump and then like do a front flip or a back flip and then and then land.
Okay, can I just jump because I don't know if I can do a front flip or a back flip.
I mean, I guess if you want to be boring, yes.
Okay. All right.
Whoa. I just realized you totally burned your nat 1 before we would have got your nat 1. I need you to roll a coin. 1DC.
Wait, I'm confused. Why? What?
1DC, or I'm applying the nat 1 to your acrobatics check. Heads or tails?
Better make this happen.
I don't know. Tails? I don't know. Why am I being punished for this?
Because you rolled a nat 1 on insight.
Oh, that's a cool. That's a cool coin. I swapped my
Tails.
die. That thing's dope.
Go ahead and we're gonna apply that. We're gonna go ahead and apply that. That
I
nat
assume
one.
that's tails.
What's that?
I assume the other one's tails. I
Yeah,
don't know.
the
which
other
one's-
one,
okay.
the other one would be tails. We're gonna go ahead and give you a nat one on that acrobatics check.
Don't worry, guys.
Oh no.
I got this. Yes, you've got that. I'm gonna channel
Come on.
my inner Aelun,
Jump.
and this is gonna be great. And you know what? I'm feeling confident. I think I can do a front flip.
I'm so glad I'm downstairs for all this, just drinking my beer.
As he gets
You're gonna
ready,
hear a thud and then someone crying.
he gets ready to jump. It's like,
2, 1.
and I jump, and I overcommit, and I go too far in to where I like half land like on my like, and I kind of roll, and I just go face first into the wall. Just
And we look and there's just this one weak board that's over by the side, connected to a couple other weak boards. As when you roll and hit, Asher goes through the flooring, down into the kitchen.
Oh no, Daniel's gonna kill your ass.
As you slam down, you land perfectly into a giant tank of fresh crabs. As Daniel spins around, seeing you sit with shit all over the top of your head. You've got to be fucking kidding me.
I can explain. There's a problem with the
It's not that time Aelun's head pokes through the hole in the floor. It's pretty good.
I'm gonna get out of here. I don't like the water very much. And I'm gonna like Misty step back upstairs because I don't want to be here anymore.
As you misty step, Jin's already over. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. It's our lease. It's our lease. I'm over here mending. Fixing this. Daniel storms out. Ashton! Fucking Ashton! What is your problem?
I prestidigitation myself dry.
As Ashton comes up to our room, we're all in varying poses like a GQ magazine. Like the chessboard is out. So like it's all pushed back into place.
I'm reading a book to Asher.
Oh, this is my favorite bedtime story.
Pointing to the.
Hey, were we too loud? Sorry.
Sorry, was our reading disturbing you?
No, not at all.
This place is great, by the way.
I am so happy that you are happy.
I heard some yelling downstairs. Is everything okay?
Yeah, Daniel's just having a day.
Oh. Have you told him about the free beer yet?
No, but I think I'm gonna go tell him now. I think now's the time.
Okay.
We might be crossing over the line. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Ashton.
Oh, here's the extra keys, by the way.
Thank you.
You can just let us know. There is and she points to a small area here. If you're not feeling like being in front of a crowd, I know some days I don't want anybody to see what I look like either. You can attach these and we can bring a couple of meals a day up to the rooms.
Oh. Well, I can tell you from my experience, most people don't like what I look like every day. That's very thoughtful.
Welcome home.
Home. I look at Jinrid with a smile.
Home. And that is where we will end this week. And pick back up
Ooh.
with your list places to go. Since you guys have given me a whole big pile of them.
The only thing I didn't get to do this episode was try to make contact with the ghost. But that'll be
While we're living there, you're gonna
next
have to-
week. Yeah,
This is home.
I'm excited. I hope
You ever see Dan
that
Aykroyd in
builds into a
Ghostbusters?
great relationship.
Time to pull out the Ouija board.
Just tap you on the shoulder when you're sleeping.
Hey.
Hey, you wanted someone to keep an eye on you while you
It's
sleep.
just Daniel. I know you did in the crabs. What? I was up here literally the whole time. Like, what are you talking about?
Innocent.
I was downstairs drinking when that happened.
I just love how we're all like, fix it. I'm dry. Like, everything's fine.
When you're arcane enough to get away with your bullshit.
And I didn't even take damage because I shielded myself from the fall.
That's the trick. Daniel's
Daniel!
Daniel, stop it.
Political fundraiser parties, back to Marilize, searching for more coin since we are living high on the hog right now.
And new clothing.
Oh yeah, oh my god, shopping. I can't fucking wait.
I'm gonna have to look and see what Hero Forge has for clothing now. Time to dress up this turtle.
The minute that you brought that up, all I could think about, Mud, was your character, Aelun, being in Steven Seagal's fucking clothing.
Oh my god.
This is such fucking,
Yes.
that is one of,
Ponytail and all.
yeah.
I was just thinking of him in like a tux with a bow tie.
Oh, that's
Yeah, but is it a tucked shirt with a bow tie?
It's like a tux. He probably would have ripped the sleeves off.
You're a wild thing.
Wow, thing.
You make my heart sing. Groovy.
yeah. It's all set up, baby. I'm excited. You guys gave me plenty of RP for me to go build shit out. Cause fuck, there's so much. And now we have like, we're not gated. That's the different, like, if we start in the city, it's like a natural progression. We could pretty well go anywhere except for the most extravagant places in Upper City at this point. But now I like it. We still have pressure. We still know, like, we got to get some money. We got to get some money come in at some point in time. And we got to think about long-term, you know, like, oh, maybe you want to live. Where do you want to live? As we start to explore the neighborhoods, maybe that will become more of a clear identity for us.
I feel like I'm shopping for houses with my wife again.
Here we go again. Well, I'm excited to bring back the turtle dancing troupe, so.
Sequences.
The more you
I'll
know.
wear a shell and dance with you. Come
It'll
on.
be fun. It'll be a fun thing.
I mean, at this age, you're probably best choice of venue is like Branson or something.
Probably.
Target audience. Also give you a break because everybody got rode like an extra hour and a half last week. And I appreciate it. It's good to have an episode where you're not threatened with your life for a minute.
Yeah, that's a refreshing thing.
Ain't
This
it?
is what that feels like.
Even when I rolled that one, I was like, well, I guess I'm just gonna die again to the crab tank.
Krabby grabs you by the nose and slits your throat.
I couldn't I couldn't let
Joke's
you
on you,
escape.
Daniel was the crab the entire time.
Just possessing the body.
Yes.
I'm just happy we got to hear the El Terrell song. I love that song. It's so nice.
It's beautiful. It's very calming.
Feels like home for this campaign.
Got a real home
It
base
does.
in a real city.
And I love that this is so different than I think anything we've done, really. Like potentially getting like side hustles or like, you know, like, I don't know.
Real
it's
urban
cool.
living.
Yeah.
Dude, we live in the bar. Side hustles aplenty.
And when we had talked about like Baldur's Gate and doing it, like this is the point where I was like, this is where it gets fun. The political vacuum, like that's what I want us to be in at some point in time, and to get in where all of a sudden there has to be new stewardship come in the form of the Dukes, and we're back in the city now during this time, and we're going to get to see the factions of the ultra wealthy compete for these 2 spots that are left in controlling the city. And what's it look like when you have 2 military background folks that are trying to govern the city while the rich are trying to get their foothold back?
And who knows, maybe that leads to work for 1 or 2 or something. I mean, who knows? Scratch my back, get me there, help get me there by doing XYZ.
To hell with you. I'm running for next Duke. I'm campaigning.
I'm just gonna go for it.
Running for alderman.
Are you going to be
Aelun the alderman.
Josiah for Duke of Baldur's Gate.
Aelun's more of a comptroller.
I'll go door
Roller for
to
sure.
door for you. I'll probably only get to 3 doors, but
I want to see what dojo that Aelun gets into. That's what I want to see.
I'm more interested in seeing how he's gonna bet on himself at underground fight rings.
I mean,
He laid out some more money for you.
Pete Rose existed. So let's you're officially the illiterate Pete Rose of the campaign.
Fair.
But he always votes on himself, or he always bets on himself to win.
100%.
Throw it for money because he's just like, I'm not lose. I am the greatest.
Who knows? Maybe Aelun's our real sugar daddy in all this.
Maybe.
With the way the fucking mud rolls 20s.
it's a safe bet.
Listen, I got like 300 gold that's not doing anything but sitting in my pocket, so.
Hey, let me tell you what, it's all fun and games until somebody finds out you have a Vorpal sword in the fight, and then we all get chased out of this motherfucker.
That's not an authorized weapon here.
Yeah.
So we were having a conversation in chat while we were talking about what is the public transportation situation of Baldur's Gate without animals. Is it all rickshaws? I mean, obviously I'm going to build rickshaws in because that's an obvious kind of deal. Like there would definitely exist, especially for the wealthy. But what the fuck is the public transportation situation if you don't let animals in bigger than a peacock?
Unless you got trolls running around, then you pretty much got rickshaws.
I don't know. Maybe there's more canals in this bitch than I thought. Where you fucking gondoling around? What?
Asshole amigo.
Is this fucking World of Warcraft? Am I flying by hippogriff in this bitch or what? What do we?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't like. I got several of the old school fucking guides that are built out that have a lot of lore. I'm gonna be doing a deep dive on that. Otherwise, some dude's gonna have some ripped ass fucking thighs and calves. Gets these fucking driver.
Around.
The rest of us. Oh.
And Loon keep telling him how to do it. No, it's not that. No, you want to pick the sticks up higher underneath your arms. That's how you get the best kitty.
Lift with your back.
PAX East, the one that me and Nell Star rode up in. That dude, oh my god, that was straight uphill the whole time.
Good at it. They're built.
They are definitely built differently. Amazing.
Not me.
Oh, we will pick back up with our city adventure next week on Wednesday. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Eberron. Much love, y'all.